No, it's fine. I stole that from Russian Magic.
My fans
just modified it
demand
a
to
little
see
bit.
me.
Well, you're
Well-
live now. There's no
And
escape.
Yeah, we are
There's no
unmuted
escape.
and live.
There's no escape. There's no escape. There's no escape.
There's no escape.
Wait,
Hey guys,
can I take
self-cessed
that
is
back?
the best cessed. Anyways, welcome back to Ty Show Alice.
Take it away, Pez.
Take it
Welcome
away.
back to Ty Show Alice. We're doing Red
Excuse
Riding Hood's route,
me.
right?
Yeah.
I believe I
Okay,
am
that's
the
good.
narrator.
There we go.
I know, I'm just kind of doing... Look,
And
it's been a
since-
while since I've done the Cinderella
Do a
voice.
little-
It might have
do a little-
slightly changed.
Do a little flavor text. That'd be
No,
good.
Bye,
the narrator.
Cinderella.
No, wait, please, no, I don't want to go. Please, it's so cold. I don't want to go. I can't feel anything.
Long live the king.
Long live
Back to that again.
Brother,
brother.
brother, no!
Ah. One day. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
One
actually,
day.
I think that might be the case for that because I think this is from the
Narrator.
perspective. Are you sure? Because it
Well,
looks like
actually-
it could be the character's perspective.
Potentially,
does.
we could have Ursia, but do you want to take it away, Ursia?
Take it
Sure.
away.
Sure.
Find your Red Riding Hood voice.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I'm excited.
One day.
One
day. Why?
yes, yes. Oh my god.
One day my mother said...
my father said. Okay.
voice
possible.
Oh my God.
One day, my mother said to me, "Now listen here. You're not like all the other kids. You're a precious angel.
Aw.
That's why you mustn't play outside. The world is filled with wicked wolves, and you can never trust them. So if one of them talks to you, be sure to ignore them. You have to watch the house while I'm gone, understand? And if anyone knocks on the door, don't let them in, no matter what." Yes, Mother.
Why does this sound like Mother of the Year?
Aw.
I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry I didn't listen.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sad.
Should I continue?
I think that this is still you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said that like, do you want me to stop?
Yeah.
Like, all right, no. no.
Yeah. You want me to stop? Oh, you don't like that voice? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's at the house in the middle of the dark woods near the lake.
Oh, God.
I'm Toad!
No,
Sound like
no
Toad.
code.
God, what we did? Red Riding Hood is Toad. Hello. Hi.
No, please, no.
Sorry, Mario! The princess is in another
I
castle!
arrived at the house in the middle of the dark woods near the lake. Oh no. Okay.
Yes.
I arrived at a house in the middle of the dark woods near the lake. Is anyone there? No matter how hard I knocked, no one answered. It was definitely the right house. There weren't any others in sight. Hesitantly, I twisted the doorknob. Strangely enough, it was unlocked.
I
Is-
think this might not be Red Riding Hood.
It's
don't
like
think so?
this seems like Gretel, but no. Gretel isn't even in this game.
This seems like Wolfie, maybe.
The lights were all
Mm.
off, but the moonlight's streaming in through the window. The most fabulous.
I don't
pies
think
in
I
London.
don't think these lines are
You
yeah these
Yes,
don't have any
Mother.
voice lines
Oh, sorry.
as it is.
Mother.
So
Okay.
should I keep going?
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
And you just see where it goes.
Sure.
Is that, I
Uh,
guess.
The lights were all off. Moonlight streaming in through the window faintly illuminated the interior. The instant I saw it, I realized the weight of my sin. If only I hadn't disobeyed my mother and gone astray, I never would have lost everyone I ever cared about.
You feel the weight crawling on your sins.
Now this is narration.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What?
Once
Once upon a time in the
Oh
working
my
class world.
There lived a man known as Red Riding Hood.
No, I'm not doing it in that voice.
Red
I'd
Riding
do
Hood.
it sooner as GLaDOS than I would in that voice.
Hello. Hi.
Cookie.
Cookie.
Okay, okay, let's take this
All right.
seriously.
Sorry.
Seriously.
I love how we were talking about how it derails so often.
We don't need Destiny for that.
We don't need Destiny for that.
Yeah. Old of you to assume it only takes Destiny to go off these rails.
Oh no! Destiny is just a further off the rails. That at least is making fun of the actual text of the game, so it's not that far off the rails.
Destiny is the fast track to off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say so. That's
Destiny is like getting knocked off the rails, falling down the mountain, and being on fire.
yeah.
And then getting
it's-
flashbanged at the bottom of the mountain.
yeah, playing in a raid
Clear!
with Pez was like getting thrown into a Sarlacc pit with a nuke strapped to my back.
Oh, no, here's the... Okay, sorry, just real quick
And then
to
everyone's
explain...
apologizing too. And I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just doing me, man.
Yeah, sorry, just to explain real quick to the audience. Void has very little time in Destiny under his belt.
Yep.
And me and my clan threw him into a raid. We threw him into DSC.
Yeah, it was
Or
a lot.
Deepstone Crypt.
It was
And
a lot.
we explained little to nothing. And we completed it in an hour 30.
Y'all are evil.
Yeah, we are. But
it wasn't.
he did
It wasn't
very,
actually
very well.
that bad. It was kind of
Yeah.
fun. It was just like, actually, we grinded a little bit before that, me and Pez. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wanted
wasn't
to get him
terrible.
a
I was
decent
Yeah.
gonna
level.
say you didn't just throw someone in level 1 into that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
no.
would suck.
No,
that
no,
would
no.
suck. I don't think I would want to.
Anyways,
I
I
was
think
asking
we've
about it.
derailed enough.
Yeah.
Yep. It was fun.
Even
No-
Tara's
Yeah.
poking her head like, can we get on track now?
It
Please?
was fun.
Tara's like, you want to shut the fuck up?
want- Tilt's head. Look at me, bitch. You want to shut the fuck
Okay,
up?
so now let's take this seriously from the top.
Yes,
Narration.
yes.
Once upon a time in the Looking Glass world, there lived a man known as Red Riding Hood. He carried out each mission with a straight face, no matter how difficult they became, and could always be seen wearing his signature red hood. One day it was decided that he would serve as a bodyguard for a young, wealthy woman. She claimed that someone had been harassing her, and it had escalated to the point that she received a threatening letter in the mail. I think this one's you, unless. And this is her testimony.
Wait, Pez should do the rich girl.
No, I'm the rich girl, thank you.
Oh, good, good. Even better.
That day, I sat face to face with a steely-eyed police officer. He had paid a visit to my house, inquiring after the recent harassment I had reported.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh no.
The
Um,
police officer is just... Sorry, I
Ju-
was me.
no. It's like you can just like keep miming. He's like actually speaking, but you can't hear any words, and
You're
it's like, oh
What-
no,
what?
the rich. It's not. Sorry, the rich girl had AirPods in.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, she can't hear us. She has
Oh, noise canceling,
AirPods
huh?
in.
Yeah, AirPods Pro.
Oh no.
Fancy taste. Love it.
She's a rich girl. Of course she
Of
does.
course.
I know it.
She is a rich girl.
So, could you tell me in detail about the nature of the harassment you've undergone?
Sure thing. I set my cup of tea back on the table and balled my hands into fists and placed them in my lap. At first, I thought it was all in my head. Starting about a month ago, I would get these weird silent calls 2 or 3 times a day. But whenever I would answer the phone, the person would hang up. After that, sometimes I'd be walking down the street and sense someone following me, or at home. I'd feel like someone was watching me.
And you're sure you're not just imagining it?
What, you think I'm just paranoid? I furrowed my brows.
As a species, humans have active imaginations. During times of emotional stress, your senses become heightened, and you start to notice tiny details you wouldn't otherwise.
You're saying that, like, you aren't yourself a human. So, if someone tells me a ghost story, my brain would then be more inclined to interpret a harmless prank as paranormal activity?
Precisely.
Franchise.
He nodded calmly, then glanced around the room.
I'm told you live in this massive mansion all by yourself?
You've done your homework, I see. Yes, my parents' jobs have them traveling all over the country, so they're hardly ever home. I decided to explain the situation in detail. He must have done a background check on me ahead of time. The police are always so efficient at their jobs.
Only in fiction.
Ooh.
Zoo.
So, you spend a great deal of your daily life alone then?
I mean, you're not wrong, but are you trying to suggest I'm a pathological liar or something?
Possibility there?
Evidently, he was probing me for any strange behaviors. I guess that's just how cops operate. Trust but verify and all that. I handed him the letter I had received. So, you think I created this blackmail for attention, is that it?
Is this the blackmail letter you mentioned?
Indeed it is. I think only Cage might be able to read this.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I can't read kanji. So the hiragana I can read, but
Well, I think of all of us, you probably can read it the most.
yeah, I guess.
I was gonna say, I
Let's
see like
see.
a.
That
I
middle
see a couple no's, right?
Yeah.
That, oh no, I know who this is from. It says it right there at the end. It says Toad.
Oh, I guess that means I'll.
Gosh darn it.
Warning! You know what you did! Now confess or suffer terrible misfortune!
You know what that makes me think of?
I repeat, confess your sin!
I'm imagining a Toad just standing in like a church at the fucking whatchamacallit, the
The
pedestal.
altar.
Yeah,
At
preacher
the altar.
Toad
Podium.
just screaming at the, at the
I say
congregation.
amen!
Amen.
Next time, I won't ask nicely.
God.
Oh no.
Sign
Threatening.
the wolf.
Threatening Toad.
I was gonna say the only thing that note is making me think of is return the slab.
Yeah.
Return what you have
Return
stolen
the
from me.
slab.
Return the slab.
Return the slab.
I love that.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Screw it. It appears
okay.
Blew it.
It appears the culprit clip for each individual letter from a newspaper. I'll pass this along to the forensics team just in case. but I doubt we'll get any leads.
Why is that? I tilted my head.
Because if they're smart enough not to write the letter in their handwriting, they're probably smart enough not to leave fingerprints either.
Oh, I see.
With this, it's increasingly less likely that you staged it.
Yay.
Hey, how's my audio? Sorry, I'm just...
Yeah, you're actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
cool.
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
perfect.
Yay, glad to hear it. I clapped my hands, glad to be free from suspicion.
With phrasing like confess your sin, this letter is written so vaguely, only you and they could understand it. Logically speaking, if this was a cry for attention, you would have made it more clear than you were in danger.
Good point. I agree.
Of course you fucking agree.
Of course,
Of course you feckin' agree.
It's like the caucasity of this bitch.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity
And
of
the
this
audacity
bitch.
of this bitch.
Yes.
Harry Potter and the Glock is loaded.
um,
Ugh.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe waving guns around in his house coat.
yeah.
One.
Oh, I love that one.
Same.
So do you have any idea who this wolf person might be?
I'm afraid I don't. I promptly shook my head. I couldn't think of anything I might have done to piss anyone off, much less whoever the wolf was supposed to be. Any idea? Oh, right.
Excuse me, I'm the one doing the investigation here.
that actually fits with the expression on screen.
Like, what the hell?
Just excuse me, bitch.
Excuse me, bitch.
Much audacity going on.
Any idea what your sin was? Sin of
I-
interrupting me?
I wish. I shrugged my
Hand holding
shoulders.
before marriage.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
I don't know the sin, but I know the co-sin.
All right, then. Next question. Can you think of any incident in which you might have angered someone?
No. I shook my head again.
Who's that one bitch on Tumblr? I'm sorry, I'm just full of it today.
It's fine. I'm not used to being the center of attention. Stop. Well, this letter seems to imply that the culprit has a personal grudge against you.
I nearly shook my head a third time, but managed to stop myself. Wait. That's the part I'm not supposed to deny. Yeah. I murmured vaguely and took a sip of my tea.
It isn't addressed to you directly, so it's possible it was meant for someone else. Does anyone in your family have any enemies?
When I asked them, they all said they couldn't think of anyone.
I see. How about frenemies? Enemies to lovers?
I'm not sure what you said, but I heard lovers.
Enemies to lovers?
Lovers?
Yeah, you know that trope. Enemies, they start off as enemies and then they end up falling in love with each other.
So like Molotov
Of course,
cocktail
yeah.
in
Oh.
Venture Brothers?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean the Owl House?
Yeah. I see. Incidentally, are you on good terms with them?
I mean, I like to think so, at least.
You don't feel any resentment towards your parents for leaving you alone in this giant house?
Not really. Granted, I knew my family situation was uncommon, but as far as I was concerned, I was well provided for. Although they lived in another city and were typically hands-off, I received a hefty allowance from them and was generally allowed to live my life freely. Oh,
I see. What about your older brother?
my brother?
Yes.
Brother.
Oh, yeah. I'm told he lives nearby.
The policeman fixed me with a probing look. You see, I have a much older brother. We're the typical nuclear family, perfectly ordinary in every way. Oh, you really have done your homework on me. That's a cop for you, I guess. Anyway, yes, my brother does indeed live nearby.
Dear God.
The,
Why was that so loud? I'm so confused.
Mercy, is your camera okay?
Oh no!
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, totally.
Oh,
Just giving
did
you,
I
giving you a.
miss
I'm
something?
just giving you a probing look.
I missed it. Dang.
Yeah, me too. But that must have been freaking
It was
hilarious.
caught on my stream.
I'll have to.
Treebeard, what does stuff see? So
What happened?
apparently Yorsky is now Treebeard. He's so busy with work that he opted to rent an apartment closer to his job rather than deal with the commute all the way from our parents' house.
Would it be possible to invite him over?
For what purpose?
It's all part of the investigation.
I mulled it over. Perhaps he was having trouble taking me seriously, considering I was only 19. I understand where you're coming from, but I just don't think he'll have time. He's a really busy guy.
He can't be bothered to make time for his younger sister during a life or death crisis.
Nope, he'll just say I'm hallucinating. He's not really the type. He's not really the type to rush over and rescue me, to be honest.
In that case, he must be a heartless monster.
Hey.
Oh, he absolutely is.
Why did
Oh.
I imagine the fucking NCIS classes going on
Oh.
with the yeah?
Oh, you mean the
whatever the heck.
CSI Miami guy?
CSI, yeah.
But it's Toad.
CSI Mushroom Kingdom.
God damn it.
I think Toad is the bit for this one.
Yeah, totally.
It seems
Totally.
totally.
I nodded vigorously.
All right.
Forgive me.
The policeman
Sorry,
took a
nodding
sip of his
vigorously.
tea. Evidently, he felt his statement was a touch improper for someone of his station.
At any rate, you certainly have an interesting family situation.
Yeah, I get that a lot. For the record, I do have his phone number, so we could try to call him if you'd like, but I don't think he'll answer.
We have phones?
Well,
What
we have
year is it?
cars and electricity with
I knew
the
we
other.
had cards. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
guess
know
we
they
would
had
have phones.
Like
Y-
mobile
yeah,
phones and stuff.
aren't phones older than cars?
I mean, yeah. Okay. So
Wait,
for some reason, I
is that
thought like it
true?
was cell. Yeah, they. Yeah, that's true.
Phones
That
are-
is actually true.
I did not know that. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
The
So-
more
so-
you know and shit.
My brother pulled out his notepad.
Hell yeah.
Telephones older than cars?
I didn't know that.
It's also kind of funny because those two characters that you're playing, Sarah Void, you're playing the basically older brother character and the younger brother character.
Oh my gosh. What the hell? It's the best of both worlds, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm.
Oni-chan? The policeman pulled out his notepad.
Could I make a note?
I could have swore I heard baton starting to be said.
Baton.
Pulls out the and I pulled out my baton.
And I pulled out my baton.
You're just being horny now.
What?
Oh,
That's
I was just
horny
being the
alert.
whole circus.
Mate, I'm always horny.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, you're gonna suddenly summon Tyrant.
Right. We're
Yeah.
summoning the spirit of tyrant.
You're right.
Can
be
I
so
make a
funny if
note of
they
it?
joined.
Yeah. I was just like, surprise!
Right.
You called?
I can just imagine Ursula going, "Get your tail out of my face, monkey."
Yeah.
Get your face out of my tail.
Yeah. How's that
Come
my
on.
problem? God damn it.
Could,
My God.
That's my girlfriend's thing. If I had one.
could I
I
make a
made
note
one.
of it for future if this is where I would have a girlfriend. If I had one!
This is where I would have a girlfriend if I had one. I fucking love that.
Can I make a note of it for future reference?
Oh, sure.
Get a girlfriend.
Yeah. Girlfriend?
I recited my
Question mark.
brother's
And then
phone
the question
number,
mark's like erased.
and the policeman promptly jotted it down.
Brother equals girlfriend? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sometimes, yes.
He
Isn't
It
Red
can
Riding
be,
Hood
yeah.
scared of girls?
Shh.
Was-
The audience
Oh,
doesn't know that yet.
Sorry.
Wait, isn't Red Riding Hood what?
Nothing.
Guys, go back and watch that. Go back and listen to that.
Does
Keep
it-
rewinding it.
Yeah, does anyone have TiVo?
He pocketed
Does
his
anyone have...
Does anyone?
he pocketed his notepad, then
lost
turned
it.
back to me.
So, about this harassment.
Right, what do you think I should do?
Die,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's only one option.
Beanstalk, just die.
Bang.
Damn.
You have nothing to worry about. I shall guarantee your safety personally.
You have
Oh.
nothing to worry about. Die.
How manly. I gave him the finger guns.
Ow! Put
She's
those
got
guns
a
away.
gun. Get down.
Yeah,
I'm
whip
just
out my
like-
baton.
So cringe.
He vaults over the couch, returns fire.
Well, a hot guy risking his life to protect his damsel in distress. This is starting to feel like an action movie. Hopping over the couch.
Yeah, just go John Wick on your head.
I was
Suspect
perhaps
down. Suspect down.
I was perhaps not quite as nervous as I should have been given the situation.
For as long as I'm here, I won't let the culprit lay a finger on you. Starting today, we'll be under constant surveillance.
She's
That's-
coming right for me.
That
This is constant surveillance.
that was not what I was expecting.
Constant surveillance.
Not a single
He's doing it again,
moment
Cage.
will go where you
I
are alone.
Shall watch everything.
What? Am I shrinking?
I'm gonna need
No.
to put
Ursula is doing it again.
cameras
Oh my god, I see it. That's so
certain
funny.
places.
What? As in 24/7?
You're scaring me.
I stared blankly. 24/7 surveillance with no break? Is he going to see me doing you know what?
Ooh.
And you want to
I can see everything.
and you want to
These
start
toys. See,
and you want to start today. Wait, so does this mean you'll stay here for as long as it takes until the culprit is apprehended?
Precisely.
In contrast to my concern, he was entirely unruffled. But I'm a woman, and you're a man.
And I'm a monkey.
And I'm a bear.
hi, I'm Pez. I don't know what I am. I'm still figuring that shit out. No, I'm not.
to
That's a lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lie.
That's a fucking lie. I know what I want.
That's a goddamn lie.
Get bent.
Not to worry, I shall give you as much privacy as the mission will allow.
Right. It's not my privacy I'm worried about per se. This is all too sudden. Is this real life? Or is this just
Is this
fantasy?
fantasy?
Are we caught in a landslide?
No escape from
Is there
reality?
an escape from reality?
Open your eyes.
Look up to the skies and see.
I'm just a poor boy.
Oh
Because
dear.
it's
Easy come, easy go. Little heart, little roll.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
The pain, the pain.
Any way the wind blows
Doesn't really matter to me.
to me.
Oh, God.
Look.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay,
Look.
we're done.
I'm done.
Look.
No more Toad. I think.
Look.
I'm looking.
Don't you
I'm
think
looking.
maybe this is a little drastic?
I'm looking respectfully,
Oh.
of course.
Drastic? Are you
What? The
Are
toad?
you-
The toad choir?
drastic? Yeah, drastic toad? Maybe. But this? Are you taking this seriously? Someone has sent you a threatening message. We must take every precaution.
Right.
Okay, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a threat.
I nodded reluctantly.
I'm sorry. Are you a professional police detective? I think not.
Professional police detective.
Considering that
Okay,
Pez might
Richard
be the
Castle.
considering Pez might actually be the culprit.
Okay, Richard Castle. Calm
I could
down.
see. I could see it being Gretel the whole time.
I could. All the
Somehow
characters you know and love in new roles.
somehow
we might get to it.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer.
I've received orders to put you under strict surveillance in order to ensure your utmost safety.
Now the victim's under house arrest. Fuck, I'm
Typical cop.
Typical cop.
God.
We gotta stop this. This is too political.
I can't overstate this enough. ACAP. I'm
It's a
kidding.
bit. It's a bit. It's a bit.
Okay.
God.
I cannot overstate this enough. This is an essential part of your protection.
He looked directly into my eyes.
Your tax dollars pay for this.
We're gonna get canceled for sure.
This is it. Can we go back to Toad, please?
No,
At
no,
this rate?
So so do we want to get the bad end on stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
I refuse.
Get fucked.
I shot him down point blank.
Oh, I read that. I read that as I shot him point blank.
Bang.
Bang.
I refuse.
Bang,
Fine.
bang, Maxwell Silverhammer.
Hammer came down
Down
upon his head.
his head.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhammer made
Love that song.
sure that he was dead. Sam.
Amazing.
Classic.
So you're just going to let yourself be in danger?
I never
Yes.
said that. I just want you to find a different solution. That's all.
I'm in
Sometimes,
danger.
sometimes you just have to ask yourself, WWTHD, what would Tony Hawk do?
You can
And
clip that
sometimes
any way you want it.
You just have to pull a 900.
He may be a cop, but regardless, I refuse to let a grown man sleep in my house. It's not safe.
I have you know, this plan was determined to be the most effective and least risky under the circumstances.
I don't care. I want a different solution.
And why is that?
He looked directly into my eyes and I averted my gaze. Because I'm a woman and you're a stranger. An adult male stranger.
I see. It would appear you are in fact paranoid. Allow me to be blunt. I'm gay.
That would,
I have
Yeah.
no sexual interest in you.
This irked me, to say the least. That doesn't
Thoughts
magically...
of breasts repulse me.
This doesn't magically make me more comfortable around you. I mean,
Thoughts
face
of
it.
breasticles.
Bristicles. Chesticles.
Hmm?
Chesticles.
You're just so attractive.
Oh, what? What?
You may not be into me, but I'm totally into you. And if we're left alone together, the
Nani?
blackmail would be the least of my problems. He stared at me aghast as I raised my fist in declaration.
She's
Nani
got a
the
weapon.
Nani the fuck? Ah.
Nani the
So
fuck.
anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
No.
Bang bang Maxwell.
Hands up! Hands up! I'm gay.
Get on the ground! Get on
Put those chesticles away.
I see.
Police,
In that
Hey.
case,
open up.
seeing as you feel so strongly about it, I shall come up with an alternate plan.
He grabbed the blackmail letter and awkwardly stuffed it into his pocket. Then he got to his feet and strode to the door. Wait, what? Hold on. I was just kidding.
I bid you day.
But good day.
Good day.
He's
It
gone.
was a Monday. Good day!
He's gone.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, can you do
My
the
only
rope?
chance
Can you
at
do the?
happiness.
Can you do the Roblox oof?
Oof!
Caged.
I don't think I can, but
Ah, it's
sorry.
like, oof, right, or something like that.
Oof!
Oof.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Ooh. You completely shut him down.
Who's there?
Ooh. Ooh.
Hello there. Nice to meet you. I'm the
Hello
wizard.
there.
I'm the one who's been following you.
I was
Stalking
watching
you.
that little exchange just now. How can you expect to fall in love if you're going to throw every opportunity in the trash?
Like my bank account.
Ellipses.
Too real. Too real.
Way too real. I only
I'm
have.
sorry.
What's up, Buttercup?
I love that saying.
I get it
Love
now. You're my
that French
stalker.
use that.
What? No! How dare you?
But you just said you were
How-
watching me.
How
I mean-
dare you accuse me of something I may or may not have done?
I mean,
That's not important right now.
I was, but I'm not your stalker. I was just,
I,
watching over you from the shadow.
He's right here, officer.
It's so fucking
Ah,
good.
stop! Don't!
just
I don't
mid,
trust you.
just mid sentence, like,
my
oh
God.
wait, shit.
My kid's just magic her mouth
Hang
off
on.
her face, right? Like.
That's him.
It's
Bang,
not what you
bang,
think.
bang,
You have
bang.
to believe me.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Fine. I'll trust you. So what are you doing here? Oh god, you're not here to kill me, are you?
Yes.
Oh.
What happened to I'll trust you?
I'm here to kill you.
Shut up.
It's a toad dressed up as like a beheader. Those guys from medieval times.
Executioner.
Executioner, thank you.
You're welcome. Be $5.
Fine.
I wish I had $5.
Oh, well.
I'll sub to you next.
Fine.
What should I call it?
Whatever. The point is, you have to start over. Try again.
Start over what exactly?
You have to try and get a happy ending.
That doesn't answer my question. What I want to know is, what do you expect me to redo?
This is getting too meta.
Wait.
This is-
Wait, I get it. You dodged the question because you don't want to tell me.
That's right. I wish
What is
those
this, a
powers
video
of
game?
deductive reasoning could have led you to the right choice.
Wait a
What?
second.
Alas.
Wow, that's cold.
Oh well. The point is, this one's a failure. On to
Phoenix
the next.
right. Phoenix right in a nutshell be like,
Objection.
Fairy tales mark the end.
Fuck.
All right, now we will actually continue on the story.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
Super
go.
Mario.
Let's go.
Super Mario. Wahoo!
We are actually continuing on with the story.
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm Mario. Wahoo.
Okay, Chris Pratt.
Exactly.
Very well then, I'm in your care, officer. I got to my feet and held my hand out for a handshake. As a
Mamma mia.
helpless- As a helpless maiden threatened by some unknown menace known only as the wolf, I could use all the help I could get.
I'm at your service, officer.
He followed suit, rising to his feet.
Who
Who's in
is
my
suit?
suit?
Who is
Oh
suit?
yeah.
And why does he wear nothing but cargo shorts?
Special guest star suit.
The
Hey,
Mr.
everyone.
Suit from the last raid, what it turned out to be the wizard. So
Yes. it
Oh,
was
that's right.
me.
You right?
So was the wizard. I imagine the wizard's just hanging from like a little rope from the ceiling at all of these interactions. Just hanging out.
Remember, he has magic. He's just kind of floating there watching.
Goodness. It's kind of terrifying. Love it.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
I mean, if he's standing, it'll be too obvious. He's laying down, of course.
He's just existing, menacingly.
Oh yes, allow me to introduce myself. I am Red Riding Hood from the Bureau of Investigation.
not the Federal Bureau of Investigation, though.
Ooh.
That is the FBI.
Yeah, it's not the federal one. It's just the Bureau of Investigation. So he's just
Yeah.
by.
Just by.
He's just by. Hell yeah. We stand.
Boy.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Boy,
Boy.
bye.
Boy.
He inclined his
Stand.
head politely. Red, is it? Nice to meet you. I wiggled my hand, subtly prompting him to shake it, but he simply disregarded it after a glance. Oh yeah, my name is...
I know who you are,
What?
Miss. I know who you are, Miss Arisu.
My name is who? My name is.
What?
Well, now we're introduced, so now what? If he was going to be observing me 24/7,
Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
then we needed to get him settled in. Oh, that's right. Will you need to go home and pack a change of clothes?
Not to worry, I have brought the bare minimum along with me.
Oh,
Come on, Bear.
I guess
Well-
you thought ahead. That was the moment I
Go
noticed the gingham basket on the floor next to him. He seriously brought a picnic basket.
A
Yeah.
picnic basket.
Pic-
Boo-boo.
Excuse me, a picnic basket?
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey,
Hey,
boo-boo.
boo-boo.
Get the fuck right. Boo-boo.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's cute. Not sure I was expecting that from Mr. Serious Business.
Mr. Business.
Oh, right. Seeing as you'll be staying here, would you like me to include you in my meals?
No, that's all right. I brought along my own rations as well. Honey,
So-
in
so-
fact.
So we're not going to be getting to know each other at all? Wow, you really thought ahead. You don't want to spend any time with me.
Oof.
I glanced back at the basket. How can it possibly hold all of that?
Pick
Picnic.
the baskets.
Oh, it's
What
a bag of
about-
holding. Don't worry about it.
What about showers? Instead of arguing the point, I decided to move on.
I can go without for a while, or else I'll just wash myself as necessary with tap water. Tap water.
Tap Whopper. It's the Tap Whopper. It just pours out Whoppers.
You from Subway.
It's like
You
it's
from
like
Subway.
Right.
it's like a makeup pad except it's just a Whopper.
Oh my god.
No.
No. No. Just no. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Well, it was one of yours.
Okay, look. I am more than willing
is
to let you
disgusting.
borrow the tub, so please go ahead
Classic.
and use it whenever you want. Seriously.
Seriously.
Sorry, but he can't have you going without showers for who knows how long.
Serious XM.
Good. Not sponsored, by the way.
You.
Not sponsored.
In that case,
but
I shall periodically make use of your shower if
they
that's all right
want
with you.
to.
If you want a sponsor,
My door is always open.
You know what this is setting up, though.
What?
Oh,
Awkward
my
shower
God.
scene.
ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Unlikely she's gonna walk in on
I
him.
will straight up voice chat from my shower.
Evidently, he knew
No.
better than to fight me on this one. By all means, please do. Now then, ask for your sleeping arrangements.
Not to worry, I'll be sleeping outside.
In winter?
I don't mind.
Well, I do. You'll die out there. This is even worse than no showers thing. We have plenty of guest rooms here. You can just use one of those.
I am not a guest.
Same difference. Come on, no need to be shy, alright?
You
I
are
smiled
being
at him.
in this house. You don't live here. You're staying here overnight. I'm pretty sure you're a guest.
damn.
I am not being shy.
No, you know what you aren't being? A guest. A good one at that.
But he denied it outright. At this point, I was starting to think maybe he wanted to stay as far away from me as possible. Look, did I do something wrong? Do you just hate the idea of being around me more than necessary? I figured I may as well ask him directly. Yet,
My personal feelings are irrelevant. My job is to solely ensure your safety.
okay, but what part of that means you have to sleep outside? Is he really that worried about infringing on my privacy? And if you were going to have me under surveillance 24/7, wouldn't you assign more than one person to do it?
The part of that says that he needs to do that is Section 3, Subsection 5 of the bodyguard manual.
Both these characters are having none of your shit, Pez.
Oh, I know.
Miss Arizu, please pay no attention to me and simply continue on with your daily life.
Right.
Right. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
The poison
poison-
specifically designed to poison Cusco.
That poison?
That poison?
I struggle to keep the sarcasm out of my voice. For the sake of my own self-esteem, I'm just going to assume he's trying to be a respectful house guest. Am I still allowed to go outside and stuff?
Of course, I don't intend to place any limitations on you. That said, I shall accompany you at all times.
Is that not a limitation in and of itself? What happened to not infringing on my privacy? So much for that, I guess.
Everywhere.
Hello?
I'll follow you everywhere.
What do you mean?
Forever and ever.
I don't think you can reasonably expect me to carry on with my daily life if you're going to be breathing down my neck the whole time.
Oh, really?
Really?
Red didn't seem particularly bothered by this. He took a sip of his tea. Would you like a refill?
No, that's all right.
He set his teacup back onto the saucer, sat up straight, and folded his hands in his lap. I got the distinct sense he was prepared to go without tea for the rest of his life if it meant sparing me the inconvenience. Many, many ellipses. You know, you're a very guarded person. I bet you must get that a lot.
That a goddamn pun?
Maybe.
Bodyguarded person.
I love it.
Lowering my guard,
Taisho Exalis.
lowering my
Silly.
guard would negatively impact my work performance.
I won't argue there, but still. As I trailed off, Red promptly changed the subject.
Any other questions? Hello?
I
Hello?
clicked it and it wasn't moving. So
Oh, okay. I was like, shit,
Gotcha.
am I muted again?
so our first completely untouched choice for this route from our sample threat playthrough.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, the
I like the unique clothes option because then you'll like him talking about his hood and why he wears it and stuff, right? Unique. I don't know.
Complimenting him might make him extremely uncomfortable too.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
he did seem pretty uncomfortable from what you admitted in the bad end.
Yeah.
So
what are you thinking?
let's mention that his clothes are unique.
Hell yeah.
Your clothes are so strange, you know that? They're really unique.
And what of it?
His composure didn't waver, so I pressed on. Why do you wear that Red Riding Hood anyway?
Hide my scars.
Is it a crime?
No, of course not. Oh, I know. Is red your favorite color?
Is this an interrogation?
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry, who's the professional police detective professional here?
Right.
I fail to see how this relates to the topic at hand. It doesn't, does it? In that case,
Does-
I decline to answer.
You're the one who asked me to ask you.
What was that?
Nothing at all. Having lost the will to argue with him, I slumped my shoulders. He was so frigid, he was practically Sub-Zero.
Get over here. That's not Sub-Zero.
Wrong character.
That's Scorpion.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Feeling like an intruder in my own house, I got to my feet and he followed suit.
Where are you going?
To my room. I sniffed sadly. I wanted a moment to myself. Alone.
Alone.
I see.
Alone.
In that case, I shall accompany you.
What?
Alone.
I stared at him blankly.
We went over this. I'm putting you under constant 24-hour surveillance for your own protection.
Wait, so you're just gonna follow me around the house all day?
Of course. Is that a problem?
Too bad.
Taskata! Save me. In the end, I decided to stay in the living room.
So I could stay alive.
If I couldn't have any alone time, then there was no point in going to my room in the first place.
They can't kill me here. It's the living room.
Oh my god, that was painful.
But accurate.
It's accurate, yeah.
It's painful, but it's true.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is a war room.
Now, it was time for dinner. Good. Are you sure you won't have dinner with me? We can have candlelight and everything.
Quite sure. There's no need.
The table was laden with tonight's dishes. Fish, potatoes, rice, and a freshly mixed salad with a creamy homemade dressing.
I'm hungry.
Naturally, it was all for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was more than happy to cook for the both of us, but as you can see, he refused to allow it. Instead, he stood on the opposite side of the room, his hands folded behind his back like a mafia bodyguard. Surely we can come to some sort of compromise here. Look, if you won't let me cook for you, will you at least eat your food at the table with me?
Why would I do that?
Ooh. So many choices in this one. Off the bat, I mean.
Well, we also have less characters off the bat.
Oh, true. Yeah. True.
We had so much that was just Cinderella, Gretel, and Snow White just interacting with each other before I even entered the picture.
Yeah,
That-
you're right.
That's why we started with that one, because it had more characters. So, what reason will you give him? It's more efficient, or eating alone is depressing? I think we're going to stick with the let's take the sensible and not emotional route with them.
Yeah, it seems like he's more technical kind of person, yeah.
It's more efficient. Because it's more efficient. Think about it. I'm going to be dragging you all over the place on my own schedule. Plus, I'm more of the spontaneous type, so I might change up my plans entirely on a whim. With that in mind, don't you think it'll save time in the long run if you plan your meal breaks around mine? A rather plausible rationale if I do say so myself. Red seemed inclined to agree with this.
You've got a point there. Very well then. Going forward, I shall be sure to eat with you.
But just
Hell
as I
yeah.
heaved a sigh of relief at my narrow victory, he pulled a cylindrical object out of his basket.
Oh
That's
my.
a tin can?
Yes,
That's not your dinner for tonight, is it?
yes it is. Canned food is optimal for portability, ease of use, and food safety. Oh god, he actually is me IRL. I actually do travel with canned food when I'm out on in the field.
Do you also do
Oh, really?
MREs?
I don't do MREs. I actually don't do MREs just because too many variety of concerns with allergies.
Mm.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like there a lot of
But I do
MREs aren't
canned
bad.
food, rice packs,
I heard they're
easy
not bad,
portable
yeah.
things.
The newer ones anyway. The older ones are
Bad.
so, yeah. But
Yeah.
a lot of MREs are pretty good.
Well, they're super filling. Like, they have to be, right?
Oh yeah, they have to be because
That
They-
might be the only thing you're getting for a while or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like heavy in calories and other things to really fill you up and be able
Yeah.
to keep you going. But you don't want to have 3 MREs a day. You
Oh god, imagine. Jesus.
trust me.
you would die.
I mean, when I was in BMT, there's one thing called Beast Week, and basically you're more given a deployed kind of situation, which means we ate MREs, and even then we still only had 2 MREs a day, and just a bunch of water in our canteens.
Oh man. Yeah, no thanks.
So the label on the can read, "Holy mackerel!"
Figure the bear's eating mackerel.
Hey.
Ah.
What a coincidence!
What are you
I'm having
implying,
fish
huh?
tonight too.
Right. What are you trying to say?
I'm more of a Pollock fan though.
Which
Indeed.
Tilapia is
Oh,
also pretty nice.
I'm not a huge fish person, honestly.
I'm allergic to seafood and shellfish.
Mm.
That is sad.
So it's just a strict honey diet with you then.
Oh my gosh. It's like Bully the Bear Street. Oh bother.
bother.
Do you have anything else to go with that?
As in rice or something? I'm afraid not.
Canned rice, imagine.
Are you sure that'll be enough to fill you up?
No need to worry.
you don't eat this for every meal of every day, do you?
Yes, I do. Wow, this guy actually is me. Jesus.
Oh god, the casting! First Cinderella is actually Cinderella. Now Red Riding Hood's actually Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
I mean,
you
what
casting me as Gretel, that was pretty accurate too.
I mean, to be fair, this is only true when I'm out in the field, but like Red Riding Hood, oh god.
Well, he is out in the field right now. This is him on the
I
job.
just realized that and I'm like, oh god. Wait, am I gay? Hmm.
this stream is it's an eye-opening experience for everyone. My goodness.
Don't you ever
That'd
get
be
tired of it?
hilarious.
I have some canned meat here as well. I got chicken and turkey and
Corned beef?
only when I'm only on casual Fridays.
How many kinds of meat are we talking?
Just 2 variations, meat and fish. That's
So spam and
Spam and fish.
After a long silence, I turned to him with pleading eyes. I'm only saying this because I care about you as a fellow human being. Please just eat my cooking. It's for your own good.
Eat my cooking. I demand it.
Here, have a seat. I might not have much to offer you tonight, but going forward, I'll factor you into all my meal planning. I got to my feet and put my apron back on.
Oh.
that won't be necessary.
Oh, for crying out loud! Why are you so stubborn? Apparently, his curt response had struck a nerve.
I should ask you the same.
His icy tone put a damper on my spirits. Fortunately, it extinguished my anger as well. He's right. I'm the one who keeps trying to force him against his will. I'm sorry. I know I'm being obnoxious. I really don't mean to jump down your throat about this. I'm sorry.
I'm not bothered by it.
Oh, cool. So does that mean I can keep on being obnoxious? At my challenge, Red's eyes narrowed. In response, I smirked. It was possible he would start to hate my guts, but that was a risk I was prepared to take. Look, Red, are you absolutely sure you won't eat my cooking?
I am absolutely sure.
But I want you to eat it.
I don't understand why you're so dead set on this.
Because it's depressing to see you eating out of a can, and just a little can like that. Isn't it obvious? I want to get to know you better.
Are you not aware that persistence often drives people away?
Oh, I'm aware. I'm just choosing to do it
You're not
anyway.
wrong.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. The question is, do you understand why I'm willing to risk it? What's the best word to describe this situation? Stalemate? Touch and go? You want to have a glaring contest with me? Well, knock yourself out. Fair warning, though. I'm not going down. Sure enough, after a period of prolonged eye contact, Red averted his gaze.
Very well. I can see that bickering with you any further would be unproductive.
I'm glad you understand. I tied my apron strings, all the while fist pumping internally. Okay, I'll whip you up something real quick. Just sit tight. I turned and headed for the kitchen as fast as my feet could carry me.
Your food will get cold.
I don't mind. Just then I stopped and turned back. Actually, I've got an idea. How about you eat the food on the table there? That way we'll both get to have a hot meal. See? Very efficient.
I suppose.
He sighed, got to his feet, and sat in my chair instead.
Well then. Thank you for the meal.
Sure thing. Bon appetit. Hmm?
Hmm.
Lots,
Oh, he's
lots
eating.
of dots. Brett proceeded to eat my cooking in perfect silence.
What is it?
Until he noticed my gaze. You wear your riding hood when you eat too?
Yes.
How do you feel about him wearing the hood at the dinner table?
Oh my gosh.
Everything is a
gosh.
decision.
Who cares?
Everything's a choice.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god,
don't
this
think-
rich bitch. Come on. Let me.
Yes. Who cares?
Who cares?
Actually, you should say it's impolite. It'd be funny.
Oh, I do agree. It would probably be the funny route.
Okay, let's go with it's
He-
impolite. Don't you think it's a little impolite?
Oh,
Uh,
immediately. You don't
I'm
fuck
going
with
to
this
excuse
hood.
myself.
All of a sudden, he set his fork on the table. What the? Where are you going?
I-
Don't you like the food?
Clearly, I am
Oh.
too impolite to be worthy of eating your food.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
I was just joking around, silly.
You were joking.
Of course, to me, that hood may as well be a part of your body.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I see.
So
With
what
that-
you're saying is we have a new SCP.
Yes.
With that, he grabbed his fork once more. Phew. After a moment, he fell silent. Or, still.
Is cooking a skill of yours, Miss Arisu?
Huh? I don't know if I'm skilled at it, but I do like it. It kind of feels like I'm doing science, you know? Plus, once you're done, you get to eat a tasty meal. At this question, I began to babble excitedly. I kind of want to see what happens if we went with the other one, because that's what kind of felt bad.
Right.
Okay, who cares? Oh,
Yeah, who cares?
cool. Oh, okay, yeah, it just went, oh, cool. Okay.
Is that so?
Yeah. I finished my speech with a bright smile.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ellipses, 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 ellipses.
Right. So the other one was a
Uh,
better conversation, I think.
That's where the conversation ended.
I think it would be either or.
Yeah. At least this one gets us to get to know each other. It's like I can joke around and be like that. It's so
Right.
good.
It seems more personable after that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Finished my speech with a bright smile and okay. So what brought that on?
Nothing in particular.
Oh. It was the first time he'd asked me a personal question, but that happiness was short-lived. Oh yeah, about the cooking. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I-
right.
It's like us just flipping around. I can't back
Right.
down here, otherwise we won't get anywhere. I need to keep asking questions until something sticks. Do you like it?
Do you need me to tell you it's delicious?
Generally, it's helpful to motivate the cook with a few words of encouragement. Insults can be sexy too, if that's your game.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
god, is that your kink? I see. So for you, the worst option would be radio silence.
Bingo.
Or the sexiest option, I don't know.
No. Radio silence is not sexy. It's annoying.
Sorry to say, your motivation is irrelevant.
Ouch. Stone cold. It felt like a blizzard had descended on the dining room. Oh, that reminds me. I hastily changed tack. Do you have a favorite food?
Not really.
Are you sure? I feel like you hesitated for a second there.
Shouldn't you be focusing on your own dinner?
At this, I realized I'd forgotten to start cooking. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna cook something. You take your time, alright? Oh, and feel free to have seconds.
Right.
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 Ah, this is heaven.
Oh?
Bath scene. Relaxing under the hot water, I could feel the
Oh, water
fatigue
noise.
melt away.
Blob. Blob, blob.
I guess this is the only time of day I'll get any peace.
Red Riding Hood comes up with a little snorkel.
Speak of the devil. Did you say something?
I could hear Red on the other side of the bathroom door. Nope, nothing at all.
Let me know if you notice anything strange. I'll be there at once. Dive back down into the path.
I'm on an adventure to find Atlantis.
Yeah.
I appreciate the offer, but I can't have you rushing in here or else you'll see me naked. This time I made sure to keep my voice down so he wouldn't hear.
Oh my goodness.
True to his word, Red hadn't left my side for the entire day, although he had at least given me the dignity of remaining faithfully outside the door as I changed and bathed. He's a good guy, though. He was a stubborn man who often took things to their logical extremes, but I could tell he was serious about protecting me from the wolf. I feel so refreshed. Drying my wet hair, I stepped into the hallway to find Red standing there.
Why, hello there.
Your turn.
Did you find Atlantis?
Did you see the Leviathan?
Yeah.
It guards the gate.
I gestured to the bathroom, and he shook his head.
I don't mind skipping a day between showers.
Well, I do mind, and I refuse to compromise with you on this issue. I glared up at him, and he looked away.
Very well. I shall briefly borrow your shower.
Sure, go for it. And so we walked
Drops.
into the newly vacated bathroom.
Sorry.
And suddenly she starts to look through the keyhole.
Right.
Once he shut the door, I started to head for the living room. But before I got there, I suddenly remembered a critical issue. He doesn't have a towel!
Oh my god.
There it is.
I was so used to living here alone, I'd forgotten what it was like to have a guest over. Without a towel,
Oh my god.
Like you didn't want that to happen.
Red would be forced to drip dry. I turned and headed toward the linen closet. Back at the bathroom. Red, are you already in the tub? Carrying a fresh towel over one arm, I knocked on the door. No response. Can I come in? Oh gosh. But what if he's in the middle of changing? I pressed my ear to the door but couldn't hear anything. Convinced that he must already be in the tub, I put my hand on the doorknob. I'm coming in! Whoa! All of a sudden, the door whipped open and I staggered forward.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I hastily straightened up. Sure enough, he was completely clothed.
Okay, that was a funny bit. That was great.
Okay.
What the? How
Okay.
did you finish that quickly? Or did you not get in yet?
I'm finished. It was very refreshing.
How? How could he have
I'm a
finished within
man.
the
I
few
don't,
minutes?
I don't care about my. I don't care about my hygiene. I'm a man.
It's a big house. How could he have finished within the few minutes it took me to get to the linen closet and back? Talk about a quick dip.
Quick dip.
Upon further inspection, I noticed that the strands of hair peeking out from his hood were dripping wet. You're soaked! Sure enough, here he is, drip drying.
What? That's
I
uncomfortable as
apologize.
hell. Has
couldn't
anyone ever
s-
done that? It's so uncomfortable. Ugh,
Yeah.
couldn't do it. Cannot do it.
I apologize. I couldn't seem to find a towel.
Please, use this. I put the towel over his head and moved to dry him off.
Don't forget to bring
But-
a towel.
Instead, he jerked away from me, taking the towel with him.
Ah, cooties! I can do it myself, thank you.
Okay. With nothing left for my hand to do, I lowered it awkwardly. Meanwhile, Red reached under his riding hood to dry himself off, a feat that I took considerable talent. Then he looked at the floor in surprise.
There's a lot of water on the floor. I apologize. I'll wipe it up later.
Don't worry about it. I can take care of it. I'm more surprised that he put everything back on while he was still dripping wet.
Right?
That is
Yeah.
so uncomfortable. It is so hard to put clothes on while you're wet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Mhm.
not
And
fun.
and then as you're wet and you're wearing the clothes, they just soak through the clothes, and it is so uncomfortable.
You're giving me flashbacks. It's so bad. I was in the dorms in college at one point, and yeah, I forgot a towel. It was a communal shower, so I had to put all my clothes on. Soaked everything. Oh god, it's terrible. Ugh. All right.
Same thing, but I was in wrestling.
Oh. Oh no.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. I can take care of it.
But
Your first priority should be to get those clothes dry. Go stand by the living room fireplace.
very well.
Once the bathroom was all cleaned up, I returned to the living room to find Red kneeling by the hearth. Here, drink this. It'll warm you up. I offered him the mug in my hand.
I never asked for a drink.
Consider it a little freebie.
Thank you. It smells lovely. Like flowers.
It's chamomile tea. Do you like it?
I suppose.
He lowered his gaze to the mug of tea. Interesting. I hadn't expected that. I didn't know many guys who liked herbal tea. My brother had once called it disgusting. And I certainly wasn't expecting Red to be one of them. When I sat down next to him, he scooted a few inches away. This gesture actually hurt my feelings quite a bit, but I was never going to survive this forced cohabitation if I let these microtransactions. I was about to say microtransaction.
Wow.
Sorry, you haven't. Sorry, you have to buy a season pass to get 6 inch closer.
I mean, I had to buy 4 different games for the whole story of this game, and then there's the 5th game,
Oh,
which is
wow.
the after stories and AU.
We won't get to those for another 3 years.
Not that long.
About two.
About two. Okay, fair.
Okay, minimum of 6 months, probably a year at max.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was never going to survive this forced cohabitation if I let these microaggressions get to me. Instead, I scrutinized him, looking for potential topics of conversation. The glow of the fire gently illuminated his face. Drinking herbal tea while listening to the crackle of the firewood. This is the life. Are your clothes dry?
They are now. Thank you.
He spoke without looking at me. That's good. But just so we're clear, you'd better sleep in the house tonight, okay?
But
When he finally turned to look at me, I offered him a bright smile. On the off chance you were to get pneumonia, it would impact your work performance. Over the course of our short time together thus far, I have learned to appeal to his rationality. Sure enough, he pursed his lips, then sighed.
You're right. Very well. I apologize for being such a burden. Going forward, I will try not to disgrace myself like this again.
Relax,
Me in
would
most
you?
situations.
I sighed and shook my head. You don't need to be so stiff with me. It's just going to make me feel awkward.
I'll work on it.
Thank you. Sitting at my vanity, I was brushing my hair when I heard a knock at the door. Come in.
Pardon the intrusion.
This is a much better room than we had at the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he walked in, Red went to open the window and check outside. A gust of cool night air brushed into the room, sending my sleepiness packing.
I patrolled around the perimeter, but I didn't notice any unusual activity.
Gotcha, thanks. He closed the window. Meanwhile, I turned around in my chair to face him. So, are you going to spend the night in my room? Why would I ask him that? Because he was the one who suggested it, of course. Hard to believe, isn't it? First he claimed he was going to sleep outside, and now this.
Of course. Is there a problem?
He looked at me like I'd grown a second head, a look I returned in full force. I'm pretty sure anyone would have at least a few misgivings about a man and a woman sharing a room at night.
Well, if I can't protect you from outside, then I need to be in the same room.
He tilted his head in contemplation. It's like, I mean, being outside makes it harder to protect me because somebody might be able to sneak past your watch and get into the room really quick, and then you wouldn't be able to get to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand his logic, but then again, I'm not a cop. Well, if it doesn't bother you, then I guess it doesn't bother me either.
I see.
Ah, CG. As I climbed into bed, Red sat down on a chair near the window. Yes. There we go. CG's collected.
Yay.
Nice.
Have picture for next advertisement. As I climbed into bed, Red sat down on a chair near the window. You're going to sleep there? I mean, sleeping next to the window is actually really good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Puts me in an ideal position to respond to any danger.
It doesn't look comfortable.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, he's ready to jump out the window the moment anything comes in.
Yes.
And we get the first 3 options. Change the subject, change the subject.
All right. Invite him to bed. Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's a bit too personable.
Do it. Even if it's bad, and I really want to see his reaction.
Okay. Wanna join me? I pulled back the covers on the empty side of my bed.
That sort of humor is inappropriate for a young lady.
Wow.
I wasn't joking, though.
That only makes it worse.
In that case, here.
Huh?
Boom. Sleep. I got up and pulled one of the blankets off my bed to give to him instead.
But then you might catch pneumonia.
Do you see how many blankets are on this bed? Believe it or not, I've never even had a cold in all my life. I was lying, of course.
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm afraid I must decline.
He pushed the blanket away.
Yeah.
They really ought to have a name for his archetype. I dub the Frigidere.
Frigidere.
right.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good.
I like that.
I'll give you a point, game.
Thought I earned one earlier as well.
Yeah. Okay. It's up to 2.
Where was
Game
the other
2?
points earned?
Came into the bathroom completely clothed.
Yeah.
Who's going to protect me if you freeze to death in your sleep? Wait, I get it. This is one of those scenarios where I have to warm you up myself, isn't it? I clap my hands in understanding, and a split second later, Red had wrapped himself up in the blanket.
Blanket will be fine. Thank you.
Aw, darn. I shrugged and crawled back into bed. Aw.
Miss Arisu.
Nope. No problem. Lying down in bed, I continued to chat with Red for a bit. The day was pretty uneventful, huh?
We mustn't let our guard down yet. There's no telling where, when, or how the culprit may strike.
Like an assassin.
Yes.
You're a cop, right? What sort of criminals have you gone up against over the course of your career? Just so we're clear, I'm only asking about your track record so I can build a sense of trust with you.
I don't really remember.
You don't look old enough to have that many cases, though, so... Is this your first case? Really?
Yes, really. After so many days in and out, they all blur together.
Wow. I raised my eyebrows in surprise. Then I noticed him staring at me. What?
Nothing.
He averted his gaze for a moment, then glanced back at me.
I've been wondering for a while now. Are you not afraid? A wolf is essentially a stalker based on their actions thus far. Now they've escalated to sending you a blackmail letter. Aren't you afraid of what they might do to you?
At this, I laughed. Of course not. After all, I've got you. A brief silence fell between us until I broke it once more. So many variations! Tell me, Red, how do you think I feel about all this?
You appear to be enjoying it.
I laughed nervously. Well, I can't pretend it isn't kind of fun. This kind of thing doesn't happen every day, you know.
I see. I was worried I was being a nuisance to you.
Same, actually.
Though I realize my intrusion is necessary on some level, I do find it most regrettable.
Don't be silly. You're protecting me after all, and like I said, I really appreciate you being here.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Cute.
And that was where that conversation ended. After a pause, I decided to ask a different question. You know, Red,
Pause, Wolf.
ever since I got that blackmail letter, I've been thinking maybe I ruined somebody's life.
But you can't think of anyone?
Right, if I could, I would have told you about it by now.
Hmm.
Tell me, Red, what is sin to you?
Wow, going for the deep questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, it's related to the case, to the letter and everything.
Mm-hmm. Sin is when you break the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
So,
Ow!
committing a crime, in other words. Well, I definitely don't recall doing anything like that. Oh, but I've been known to tell little white lies on occasion. if I'm late for school, sometimes I'll tell my teacher my alarm clock was broken. And
In that sense, I have sinned as well.
I guess most people would have, really.
Agreed. There are limitations to the law we can enforce upon. I'm gonna do that again. Agreed. There are limitations to the laws we can enforce upon people. Otherwise, we would infringe upon their freedoms. It depends purely on the severity of the crime, the weight of the sin.
And the heaviest sin would be to murder someone?
Who can say? According to the government, the most severe would be treason.
Oh, you mean like inducement of foreign aggression? In other words, the crime of secretly communicating with other countries in order to start fights. Also known as warmongering.
Wow.
War doesn't pick and choose its victims. Can't say I'm a fan, personally.
Seems you know your stuff.
I giggled. How do they decide the severity of each crime anyway? I probed for his opinion.
I imagine it scales with the severity of the damage caused. Give or take the reasoning behind how and why the action was carried out. That's why we have these laws and regulations in place. It establishes an existing framework to work within.
I see, so the antonym of crime isn't justice, but laws and regulations?
Perhaps so.
I see, so that's your outlook, huh? I ruminated on this for a moment.
You certainly think about some complicated.
Oh no. He's got rabbit. Put him
Ah,
down.
he's so cute! Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
What if Red Riding Hood was the wolf, right?
Oh.
Under the full moon.
You certainly think about some complicated topics, don't you?
You think so?
You shouldn't think too much if you want to fall asleep in a timely fashion. Boy, is that a mood?
It's like, I can't stop thinking.
Yes.
I have to take melatonin in order to sleep.
Same.
Shuts my brain off.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, I remember there was a while when I was having trouble sleeping at night because my roommate was always up during the day.
Oh, that's the worst.
And so I started taking melatonin so that I could sleep more. But it didn't actually get me to sleep. It just made me sleepy.
Oh no.
Big sad. So I could actually end up staying up through the melatonin, and it's like,
That's even worse, though. That sounds terrible. Yes.
Will you stay awake with me until then?
Of course. I'm here to protect you, after all.
You mean it?
Yes.
You won't be nervous?
I strive to act rationally at all times.
I see. Well, for the record, I'm pretty nervous.
Rest assured, I won't let them lay a finger on you. Now get some sleep.
That wasn't what I meant. You can come join in the bed with me. That's offer still on the table. Okay, I'm counting on you. Night night. I slowly closed my eyes.
Good night.
In the darkness, his voice was gentle, guiding me to slumberland.
His face is like right next to yours.
Yeah.
Are you breathing? Are you breathing?
Morning already? More G. I sat up and stretched as the morning sun streams in through my window. I looked in the direction of the light and realized that Red was gone. Red?
Versus blue.
I got out of bed and opened the door to find him standing directly in front of me in the hallway. Whoa! I jumped back reflexively.
Good morning, Miss Arisu.
Good morning, Red. You startled me. Clutched my chest.
I apologize. While you were sleeping, I was checking for any unusual activity.
How much sleep did you get? Oh, good work. I tied my hair back in a quick ponytail so I could wash my face. Then I felt his gaze on me and turned to look. What?
Nothing.
He awkwardly averted his eyes. Hmm?
You're not wearing anything. I don't know.
No, I'm in my night clothes.
Tell me, Miss Arisu, what are your plans for today?
I'm going to school.
I see.
Humming to myself, I opened the fridge and took stock of the ingredients I had on hand. For breakfast, we can have eggs and toast, plus leftovers from last night. Then I just need to put together 3 dishes for the packed lunches, and we should be good to go. I quickly launched into a meal prep. Now, if this was me when I was going to school, I woke up at like 4 a.m., and I had plenty of time to do anything I'd want. After watching Pokemon and Sailor Moon.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Woke up at 5 because I had to ride my bike to school.
I woke up at 4 a.m. because that's when Pokemon and Sailor Moon were on. I had to watch an American channel from, like, I think probably it was from the East Coast. Or wait, no, West Coast. So, it was really early. It was probably 6 a.m. or something for for wherever it was. But it's 4 a.m. for me. And then I also did my homework.
Hey.
Yeah. I didn't do homework after school. I did it before.
No.
My goodness.
I didn't take you for a heavy either.
Huh? Red called out to me as I was plating the finished food. His gaze was fixed on the 4 box lunches sitting on the counter. Oh, the lunches? No, there's no way I could eat all that.
So they're for other people?
Yep, does that make you curious? Wanna know who? I grinned.
Ooh.
Yes. Part of my job is to maintain an understanding of your interpersonal relationships.
Well, 1 is for me, and 2 of them are for my friends, I guess you could say.
You guess?
Well, 1 of them is a friend, and the other one is hard to explain. Anyway, the last one is for you. I thrust out my chest proudly. He stared back at me dubiously.
I bet $10 it's going to be one of the other plates is poutine for a certain you know who.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
1 is definitely Kaguya.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your schedule from when you were going to school, Sky? Well, I didn't have to do that much. He said I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to church, 5 because to go to church at 5 because he was an apostle, and prepare for school at 6 and go to school at 7.
Oof. Yeah, it sounds tough.
Sounds rough, buddy.
Yeah. No thanks.
He stared back at me dubiously.
Went out of your way to prepare my portion?
No, I was preparing portions for 2 other people anyway, so... Of course, don't you want it?
I have my canned rations.
If you don't get some variety in your diet, you'll give yourself high blood pressure from excessive salt intake. A balanced diet is critical for someone with a job like yours that requires a lot of physical stamina, otherwise you won't have the energy to combat the bad guys. I rattled off the excuses I could think of to keep him from getting a word in edgewise. The point is, your well-being directly benefits me. Does that make sense?
Understood. I shall greatly accept this gesture.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
The time flew by, and before I knew it, it was the time to leave the house. Now, remember the last time we saw this? It was somebody else with the same voice, but a different accent.
God. Oh, how the turntables.
Yeah, oh, how the turntables.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. At the front door, I put on my shoes and turned on my heel. I'm going to school now.
I shall accompany you.
It's really awkward when there's actually somebody here when I say that. Oh, right. I'd temporarily forgotten about the 24-hour surveillance thing. He wasn't my personal butler or something, he was a police officer. This isn't going to be one of those things where you walk into my class wearing a school uniform and the teacher introduces you as our new exchange student, is it?
Ah, I see. An undercover investigation. That's a novel idea. I shall acquire a school uniform and fill out the paperwork at once.
You're joking, right?
Absolutely not.
He said this with a perfectly straight face, too.
That face.
And this scenario makes a whole lot more sense when you realize that the original ages were about 3 years younger.
Yeah.
Let's think about this for a minute. Do you realize how long that paperwork will take to process? Once again, here I was having to explain something to Red. It's just not worth it over one measly blackmail letter.
We ought to take every precaution.
I'm sorry, Red, but you're not Sosuke Sagara. Did you
Yep.
get that reference?
Yeah.
I understand how you feel, but think about it. You're clearly a grown man. There's nothing undercover about this. With all the unwanted attention you'll attract, the culprit is bound to notice you immediately. I was desperate to keep him far, far away from the school.
You're right. It would be unnatural for me to accompany you as a fellow student.
See? There you go.
Ah, you thought, god damn it, he thought, damn it. I was like, this is why I'm going to be a teacher. Which is why I shall have them hire me as a substitute teacher, which I have
Right,
also done.
you're-
Holy shit.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Now you're cooking with gas. I shot him the finger guns.
Get down! Boom, bang, bang, bang.
Ah! Pez!
Pez.
Piss.
Pez.
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
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 Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez.
Pez!
Pez. A cop.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez.
Pez!
Is he here?
Pez.
Pez!
I don't think
they
so.
here?
Well, he's in the voice call still. Or she.
Yeah, she's in the voice call, but she's not muted. Or
No?
deafened, I mean.
Pez, you here?
Pez. Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez.
Pez!
Pez. Pez.
Wherefore art thou, Pez?
Pez.
Pez.
We miss you, Pez!
Where's Pez?
Well,
Pez!
I
We
guess
miss
we're
you.
going on a break.
Yeah, break.
Yeah,
Are we?
we can
Are we
take
calling
5.
it?
No, we can take
Oh.
5.
Yeah, let's take 5.
All right, so I'm gonna put up BRB on my stream.
Okie dokie. I like the design of this classmate character though.
Yes.
Gotta say. Digging it. I want want to sing the Poke Rap. While we wait.
It's up to you. Go ahead.
I wanna be the best there ever was. To beat all the rest, yeah, that's my cause. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ashley, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree, catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I'll search across the land, look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidoran, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victorville, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Gotta catch 'em all. Okay, if I can be on point, I'm just going off of lyrics. So, I think Terrace is a lot better. They knew what they were doing. I have the thing pulled up, so I have Discord pulled up. So turns out everyone like deafened me. I'm just talking to myself. That'd be funny.
No, my stream can still hear you.
Oh shoot. That's a better rap. Yeah. That'll get him. That'll hook the audience. I'll do a poem. Oh, the beautiful snow, we're all in a glow. Nell, Dolly, and Willie and Dan, for the primest of fun when all's said and done, is just making a big snowman. 2 stones for his eyes, look quite owlishly wise, a hard pinch of snow for his nose, then a mouth that's as big as the snout of a pig. And he'll want an old pipe, I suppose. Then the snowman is done, and tomorrow what? To make piles of snow cannon all day, to pelt him with balls till he totters and falls, and a thaw comes and melts him away. That's the Snowman by Anonymous.
Pelt him with balls. Huh?
Yeah, and to pelt him with balls till he totters and falls.
I'm back.
Keep begging?
Welcome back! Yes. Oof. I can do that Roblox oof sound. Oof. Oof. No, it's more guttural. Oof. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. I have another poem. Do you care at all for me? My heart beats for you. With your turnip nose and your radish face, you are a peach. If we can't elope, let us marry. We'd make a swell pair. All right.
I will give you despair.
I'm back with guidance.
I was reading poems.
Nice.
One more. A funny young fellow named Perkins was terribly fond of small gherkins. One day after tea, he ate 93 and picked his internal workings. That's, wow, that's a lot to unpack. All right. I don't believe Pez is here. Did anyone message?
I did message
her.
Pez, but no response.
Honestly, they might have fallen asleep. They were going off of like nothing.
That is possible.
Yeah. So maybe like reading the story lulled her to sleep or something.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been like half awake through a lot
Really?
of this.
Kind of not enough.
It's our
Yeah, a
first
little bit.
character besides me and Red. So this is exactly why I chose to do this route second, because this was a lot of nothing but two people.
Yeah.
I'm still super hyped up because of energy drink, but yeah, I've been wide awake.
So do we want
had
to
3 hours of sleep.
continue from this without Pez on this, or
I don't
What's up?
know.
Oh,
There's
it's
Pez.
a Pez!
There's Pez.
Yay!
Pez, we were yelling for you for like
Hey.
A couple minutes
Oh.
straight, then we took a break.
yeah. Now we're back.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
It's all good as long as everything's good with you.
Let's see. What's my? Yeah, no, I'm just tired.
Ah, knew it. What did I
yes.
say?
A cop?
Yep.
What the fuck? For reals? Dude, that's like totally badass.
Lunchtime found me in the school courtyard. As we ate, I told my buddy all about what was going on. His name is Wolf, apparently spelled with 2 O's and an E.
I wonder who the wolf could be.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
I mean, the letter itself probably says Okami.
How do you not see it? How are you this blind? How do you not? Who the fuck's the wolf? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the dumbass called wolf that you're always hanging out with.
Excuse
Alright,
me,
I'm back.
you're not the
Sorry.
professional police professional.
The professional police professional. You're right. I'm not.
But it would make more sense if you actually go with the Japanese Okami versus the English Wolf.
Still. Even
Is
if
good
you
on
could
them.
go with the English.
Unless it's a debate. I would give it to this. I would give it to the story if it was a debate, because
If it's a debate, that's very well executed.
yeah, exactly. We don't know. I wonder who the wolf could be. The motherfucker with a hood with wolf ears on it.
So,
Oh,
so
and he has
where's he at?
paws.
Your
He has
cop
paws.
friend, I mean.
He has paws.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh god.
Where-
All right.
Where's your fucking cop friend?
Ye-
Tell me.
Papa.
I won't do anything rash.
He bit back a laugh as he spoke. No clue. He did tell me to give a shout if I'm in danger. In the end, we decided against the substitute teacher thing. Mainly because it was ridiculous.
Yeah. So, like, how are you holding up and stuff?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, come on, dude. there's this cringe-ass Nene Goblin who's stalking you. After everything you've just told me, you know, the stuff that you just told me that's really fresh in my mind. I'm hella worried now. What if your crazy stalker forces themselves on you?
I mean, if they're as cute as you. Relax, not gonna
Oh
happen.
my goodness. What is up with Aldina in this one?
Yeah,
Damn.
she is such a flirt. She's such a
For real, though.
flirt.
I mean, that wasn't actually a line.
Yeah, but I could see,
I mean,
I could see that being a
yeah.
line easily.
Yeah.
I waved my hand dismissively.
Don't you fucking dismiss me?
I
You
will
sure
not
about
be
that?
silenced.
I will not be silenced. This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Perfect.
You sure about that? You're a pretty girl, you know.
Oh yeah, go ahead, butter me up.
I'm.
Say the line.
Hi, I'm horny.
Say the cringe line.
Say the line, Bart.
What? What line? What line? I actually don't know what you're talking about. What line?
This line.
Oh, mirror, mirror on the wall.
Say it.
I have to say this. This is a
Yeah, it's a
contractual
requirement.
obligation.
Yes.
Do it.
I have to do the voice.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
it.
you can change the voice up if you don't want to keep doing that voice. It's your
No,
it's your
no,
role.
I'm fine. It's just, whew.
Commit to it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. You're the hottest of them all.
Ain't that the truth? We exchanged a high five.
A high five. Wow, that's a low bar. So what's the story with that cop?
What do you mean?
Well, what's he like?
He's weird. Oh, and ridiculously attractive.
Gotcha. Wait, what? So he's hot?
More like ice cold.
Oh, I get it. He's cooler than being cool. Yeah.
All right.
What's cooler than being cool?
Okay, now ladies.
Now, ladies.
This seemed to dampen Wolf's enthusiasm quite a bit. Or
Say
so I
yeah.
thought. Then he grinned.
Well, luckily for you, I'm into that shit. So you're trying to smash that, eh?
Oh wow, they use Smash.
Are you trying to
Right.
smash?
Smash or pass. Smash or pass, Aldina.
Now we get to know. You have to answer honestly.
Yeah.
Sorry, just the. So you're trying to smash, huh? Duh. Do.
Wrong film.
Why do you ask? Wait, no.
I
That's not what
I
meant
I
to
think
say.
why do you ask would probably have the most interesting response.
You think so? I think that there would just be a denial and they would move on. I don't
Yeah.
think it'd be anything like.
Well,
Yes.
okay, let's try the each of them then. Yes.
Yes. Let's
Yes.
try all of them.
Yes, we're smashing that. Yeah, right into the wall.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh.
Wow.
That kind of smash.
And then they'll dump him in the pool.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What?
That's expected.
Poon?
Smash.
And then they'll have to hide the body somewhere safe.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That's the
Wait.
real murderer.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Sorry. Wait, sorry, I wasn't wait. Do you want to say that one more time for the jury?
Yeah.
Say it again for the gram, quick.
Yeah.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Record that. Speak that clearly into my paw.
Say it again for the people in the back. Stash it.
And then I'll probably get bored and go read some boy-on-boy fan fiction.
Damn.
What? Oh, slash. Very funny. No.
Not
I'm
saying it.
talking about Gang It On. You dumbass.
Oh, right.
No, that
Silly
wasn't the
me.
line.
No, here's the thing. I'm too far to read it.
Well, dumbass works. Dorkwad, it was the actual word.
Oh, dorkwad? You fucking dorkwad.
I clapped my hands over my mouth and batted my eyelashes.
Faker.
This is what I love about Wolf. He knows how to play along. It's not really about hooking up with him or anything like that. I just want to get to know him better, that's all.
Bullshit.
Alright, Ali Sue. I heard that someone leaked documents to the federal government and now we're being audited. Not cool, dude. That's
What kind
all,
of
huh?
story is this?
Don't
What?
worry about it.
You don't believe me?
That we're being audited? No, I definitely believe you on that one. Just, it smash cuts out, like a zoom out, and it's just a bunch of FBI agents and, like, marked vans just going about their day. Are you sure there's nothing else?
You mean physical attraction?
Yeah. You know, like fucking him. Yeah, like real talk, straight up, do you want the D or not?
I googled and found this line when Pez was unsure about taking this role. I was like, no, this is my role.
Yeah, and then that it was off of this line that I'm like, I have to do this voice. I have to do Skater Bro. I have to do like Surfer Dude.
I was gonna say it's like
Good thing I wasn't drinking my tea just then, or I spit it out all over myself. This really isn't the sort of conversation should be having in public.
Why not? I always have these conversations in public. I'm not fucking kidding. That's like actually like this is me. That's me actually saying that. I have those conversations in public sometimes.
On stream, no less.
Yeah, on stream. My bad. Just think of it as like gossiping on the phone with your best pal. With your gal pal. Sorry,
You're our gal pal.
gal pal.
But we're not on the phone, and you're a guy.
Okay, now listen here, you fucking turf. That's stinking thinking. And I'm gonna be fucking honest. It's hearts, not parts. Get fucking right next time. Anyways, oh, so you do see me as a guy. Fuck you.
Of course, what else would you be?
Ooh.
Oh my god. What is up with this character?
Say the line.
No. Here's
Say
the thing. I got irrationally mad, and then I read the line.
oh,
Duh. Your pet project. Pet
Geek boy.
project. Woof. Ugh. You got me. Whatever.
That was actually a lot. I don't want to go back now.
Oh, really? I was gonna say, not really feeling it. Why did you do it one more time? Make sure
Look.
that we could get it clipped, to be sure.
No,
Look,
no,
let
no,
me
no.
put it this
I don't
way.
want to
I am
try
an-
one of the other options. Like, no, this.
I am an individual creature with independent thought. Fuck you. God damn it. Okay, let's get this conversation back on track, shall we? So, you want to fuck him?
Okay.
Good grief. You gotta start trying a little harder or you're gonna miss your big chance. You're gonna miss your big chance at the big Sunny D Bowl.
What do you mean?
You okay?
He's dying.
Um,
I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad I woke up for this.
Oh my god.
You're the damsel in distress, pursued by a spooky stalker, no, wait. Him? The ace detective assigned to your case. This is like Hollywood material, my dude. Think about it.
You're right. This really does sound like a movie material. Although I can't
It's-
help but notice you put question marks on part of it.
what time period does this take in?
Nah, bro, you're imagining things. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. Let's go with that.
Excuse
So,
me.
excuse me. My point is, there's no way this thing is ending platonically.
You think so?
Sorry about that. Been real gassy after starting HRT. Anyways, you bet, dude. Ever heard of the suspension bridge effect? What? Wait, pull up. What am I
Right.
saying? Where am I going with this?
That's supposed to be just temporary, though, and mixed singles don't really count, if you ask me.
Mixed signals? You dweeb. Mixed signals are all part of the game, my dude, my brosif, my BF,
Brosidon.
Professor.
my FF, my fuck friend. Look, if you're serious about this, I'm down to help a sister out.
You're
know,
gonna help me?
I'm something of a sister myself.
Uh-huh.
Please, someone make that meme. I want to see that the fucking Spider-Man. I'm something of a scientist myself. Rewrite it to I'm something of a sister myself and post Wolfie's face on it and just send it to me, please. What? You don't believe me?
No, I believe you. It's just.
What? Oh, please. Keep acting like you're a sweet little lamb and some wolf's gonna come along and gobble you up.
I don't have Cult of the Lamb, though. You're saying men are like all beasts?
Yeah, you're right. I told you, whoever first came up with the saying is a fucking genius.
I can't tell if this guy is constantly high or constantly drunk. Or
Yes.
both. Or both.
The answer is yes. Hey, have you heard of the suspension bridge effect? Have you heard of the Tacoma Narrow suspension bridge effect?
Does that mean I'm in danger right now, sitting here alone with you?
Well, we're luckily not on the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, so no, you're not in danger. For those of you who know what I'm referencing, yeah, it's fucking obscure. Oh, I get it, cause I'm a wolfie.
Get it?
Got him. Yeah. Guilty as charged. Awoo.
He raised his hands up in front of his face, pointing his claws at me.
Awooga.
Eek! Save me, Mr. Huntsman!
Take him down! Bang, 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 bang.
I
He's got a
leaned
gun.
back in faux fright as I joked.
Chomp, chomp.
And then in comes our detective.
He put his
Bang,
arms
bang,
around
bang.
me.
Bang, bang.
Oh!
Bang, bang
Oh.
into the room.
Hello,
Oh.
Stevoid.
There, Void.
What did I just walk in on?
I
Forgot what
can
voice I was going to
explain.
do. God damn it.
You're going to
Look at
give
that bolo
him
tie.
a serious.
God. You should do like a
deep
western
voice.
with like, what did I just walk in on?
Where did I just walk in? Bobby.
Bobby.
What
Bobby.
did I just walk in on?
An annoyed voice rang out, interrupting our little game.
Oh, hey. He actually showed up. Sup, Mr. Huntsman? Are you here to try and snuff me out like those fucking turfs want you to?
Wolf jumped to attention, straightening his posture. You see, Mr. Huntsman is one of the hunters who work here. His real name is Ryoshi, but I'm not allowed to call him that at school. Fun fact, Ryoshi means hunter in Japanese. Our parents weren't very creative. Hello, Mr. Huntsman. I greeted him formally.
You two ever think about taking school seriously for a change?
Sick
You think
burn,
that's-
Hunter the Hunter.
You think that's low enough, or should I make it lower?
I'm
know.
liking it.
Sick burn, Vegan the Hunter.
Fuck you, poser.
Like you, Bess. Goddamn. Come on. We got good grades.
Yeah.
She
Good
has
ga-
good grades.
We exchanged a
Balance it out
playful
to an average
glance.
C.
Someone has good grades. Where who has good grades?
Wearing his usual resting grump face, Mr. Huntsman sat down next to me
fuck
and
did
took
you
a
just
small
say?
rectangular item out of his pocket. I said nothing. This is all in my head.
What'd you say, you little shit?
You know,
Just
you're
sits
not allowed
down
to
to-
smoke, Mr. Huntsman.
Hey, Grump. I'm not so grump.
I-
And where's the game, Grumps?
I snatched the pack of cigarettes away and put a lollipop in his mouth instead.
Where the fuck did this come from?
Though he was a talented hunter, he had a poor grasp of social etiquette.
Get a
Good
fuck.
grief.
Get fucking ratioed, bitch.
Frickin- she just gave him the 4 kids treatment here.
Yes,
Damn.
yes, I did. Try to be
Yo,
more
what-
considerate of your students. Some people are sensitive to the smoke, remember?
Yo, you wanna watch 4 Kids? Let's turn on Digimon, maybe Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe Dinosaur King. Yo, Dinosaur King is my fucking jam. I'll tell you what.
Oh, sorry. Bad habit.
He rolled the lollipop around on his tongue as he spoke.
Was this cherry?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I have asthma. You can't smoke near me. So wait. Till you get a load of... Oh, so wait till you get a load of this, Mr. Huntsman. Arisu-chan has a crush on this guy, and he's...
Shh! Shh! I hastily clapped a hand over Wolf's mouth.
What? Gay. I was
Oh, yeah.
gonna say gay. But I guess not. You don't care at all, do you? What the hell, man? You don't care about some guy ganging on with your little sister?
Wolf pushed my hand away, his eyes sparkling with curiosity.
down.
WWTHD. What would Tony Hawk do? Ow. Fuck.
Hearing Mr. Huntsman's disinterested response, I heaved a sigh of relief. Wolf, he doesn't care about my love life, just like I don't care that he goes or through girlfriends like underwear.
What love life? That's what
For-
we're trying to jumpstart here.
For the record, I do care a little. I'm a hunter after all.
We're trying to use the fucking electric shock pads on the on the necrotic corpse that is your love life.
I stared at him wearing my most threatening smile.
Look, Aldina.
Just then, the bell rang, signaling the end of our happy little lunch period. Saved by the bell.
God damn it.
Whoops, time's up, gotta go. Fist pumping internally, I jumped to my feet. Meanwhile, Mr. Huntsman gave me a look that said, I'll let it slide for today.
You know, we better go.
You okay? Are you coming down with something? It's not COVID, is it? I rubbed Wolf's back as I spoke.
Sorry. Just choked on my own spit. Thanks, though.
with the
What a
voice
dork.
with the voice you're doing, I can believe it.
What a dork. I love him.
He's so adorable.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Give me 1 sec. I can grab
One.
something.
Oh, please
One.
don't die.
Where the fuck is it? It's not here.
Save
Damn
it
it.
for next time.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
save it for next time.
Well, okay, maybe have some soup when you get home, just to be safe. He was a sickly child growing up, and to this day he would frequently fall ill.
I'm all better now. Anyway, thanks as always for the great food.
He grinned like it was nothing.
Anyway, see ya. Tries to walk across the street, gets nailed by a bus.
I was gonna say he probably Naruto runs.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. Yes.
Or
Love
he
it.
walks like his pants are down to his waist, sort of thing.
No, he seems more like the Naruto run.
Hi, Panther. We're having
So it's
fun.
like a wide stance. Hey there, Panther.
Hey, Panther.
Ooh.
Is this
Hello.
the Panther
Hello,
I'm thinking
Panther.
of? I don't have chat open.
Panther pause, 1021.
Yeah, Panther! How you doing? How's it going? How's life? Is it getting better?
And so we waved goodbye.
I'm gonna
What?
open up chat.
Got sent home early. What
Uh-oh.
happened?
I feel like the wolf is going to come into play here. Law forests.
As I walked off.
As I walked off campus, someone was narrating my thoughts. I turned around and saw Wolf and thought, how the fuck is he reading my mind? Little did they know, I'm just built different. Wolf exits stage left.
Oh, so because of this dangerous situation?
What?
That's
Mhm.
nuts.
I think she's looking at chat.
Yeah,
Ah,
a customer thought it was a good idea to wave a gun around in the store. Didn't have the safety on.
Oh Jesus.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this is normal caliber stuff for Panther.
As I
So I'm
walked.
not as surprised.
As I walked off campus, I glanced around, checking my surroundings. No people or houses nearby, just a sea of trees. Hardly surprising, of course, considering the school was situated in a forest in a more rural part of town. Sure enough, there he was, standing against a tree. Thanks for
Oh.
waiting. As soon as he caught sight of me, Brett straightened his posture.
Welcome back, Mr. Risu. Glad to see you're unharmed. Did you notice any abnormal activities?
Nope, just another peaceful day at school.
Glad to hear it.
What were you up to while I was in class?
Patrolling, as well as some minor lake work.
Lake work?
I asked around to see if anyone had witnessed someone acting suspiciously.
How'd it go?
No luck. It would appear this town is downright idyllic.
That's good to hear. So anyway, would you come shopping with me on our way home?
Certainly.
Thanks. And so I purchased a few days' worth of groceries, humming to myself all the while. Red was right. The town truly felt idyllic and peaceful. Nevertheless, he maintained constant vigilance as he scanned the area. Any requests for dinner tonight?
No.
I see. Off topic. Would you describe yourself as an alpha in bed?
Hell yeah, you go,
Oh
girl.
my god.
I was not expecting.
Me neither, but I'm so happy.
Ooh!
Wait, that was an actual line?
Yes.
Oh.
That was the actual line. Would you describe yourself as an alpha in bed? And apparently, it wasn't just the waving around the gun. The gun actually went off. Ouch.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Fuck.
God
Jeez.
damn.
God damn.
God damn.
Please. Okay, I'm
What?
sorry, but
What?
I hope they didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
Apparently hit Panther's arm.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Jesus.
God fucking damn it.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
It's only a flesh wound. At least we'll believe that.
I hope the
Ye-
dumbass got arrested.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because that's negligence
Yeah.
at best.
For real though. The fuck?
Wow.
What?
Mm.
My
What?
friend told me all men are wolves.
So you're asking me if I'm an alpha wolf?
Sonotori. That's right. I shot and figure guns.
Look out!
Look out!
Get
She's
out!
got a gun!
Did your friend tell... Did you tell your friend about me?
He stared at me, exasperated. Of course, is that a bad thing?
No. It may prove beneficial to have a friend at school who knows what you're going through.
Don't
May
worry,
prove
it's someone I
beneficial to
know
have
I
a-
can trust.
It may prove beneficial to have a friend in the diamond business. Anyways,
Oh
Um,
God,
that's
no! I
fine.
don't.
fuck those guys.
I see.
God.
After another curt reply, Red hastened his pace, and I trailed after him.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we brush up on the fact that it's, quote, someone I can trust? The wolf? Wolfie?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. How is this rocket science?
Right.
Aren't you going to ask me for details about my friend?
No.
Oh. I've been expecting him to interrogate me about it, so this caught me off guard. Okay, then. Muttering to myself, I stared after him.
I'm not gonna ask you because I already know everything about them.
But just as he was about to pass the flower shop, he stopped short. Whoa, what is it?
Hmm?
I
Okay,
was
I
I was
thought-
just distracted by chat.
Oh, got you.
A customer said
it gets
Merry
quiet
Christmas
like
and
that-
gave a baby ball python. Like an actual python that likes to be in a ball kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like would actually be like a species of python or something.
Yeah, there's
hope-
species called a ball python. So.
I hope your arm becomes happy. But yeah,
Oh, by the way, I made something. I kind of want everyone to see.
Oh,
go
Oh.
for it.
go
Oh
for it.
no.
I want to see.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll put it
Here's
in
the-
the
Open
in
chat.
the chat. Yeah. All right, I'm sending it now.
Sorry.
I mean, little snakes can be really adorable.
Fuck yes. Hell yes.
We stand a queen. Trans
Hell yeah.
rights.
You like that?
Trans rights.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. I
Sorry.
thought you were gonna put it in the
Sorry,
open
can we
chat.
also just elaborate that when we say trans rights, we at the very least mean acknowledgement of existence and basic
Yes.
human rights.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, nothing too drastic or radical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to acknowledge that, hey, this is my preference, and just respect that.
Right. Validation and support.
We're not asking you to recognize or like admit that this shit has literally existed for hundreds of if not thousands of years. We're not asking for that. Fuck off. if that's your reasoning for not doing it, of like, oh, it's just a fad, oh, it's just a new thing. Fuck off.
I had to stop myself from crashing into him at the last second.
Oh.
Nothing.
He tugged his Red
Nothing.
Riding Hood down over his eyes.
Dead silence, there's no sound.
Dun
I think
dun
some-
dun.
I think someone may be following us.
Basically, it was a comment about trans rights. People who are against it saying, "Oh, it's a fad or it's a phase or whatever."
Hmm.
Yeah, and
It's unironically not a phase.
Yeah.
yeah, and it. God fucking damn! I'm sorry.
It's like there's a stigma around it that, like, I don't know. It's
yeah.
everyone else is saying.
The thing is, you respect other people's wishes and other people's choices,
It's like yeah. It's
and
like
as long as you do
showing
that,
everyone
it's
else
cool.
is valid. Right.
Yeah.
Like if someone truly feels the way they do, like the least you can fucking do is validate that and not be
Yeah.
a dick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like if you can have your own opinions about whether it is legitimate, sure, but as long as you are respecting other people, it's like people who are religious too.
Yeah, just be a decent human
Yeah.
being, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like you can believe in and follow your religions, or you can believe in and follow whatever you want, as long as you respect other people.
I'm sorry, I'm not all that religious, but I don't go on a street corner and just start screaming at people as they walk by. God's not real, he's fucking dead. You're all gonna burn in the vast void that is nothing at the end
Yes.
of time.
Burning me.
Burn.
I don't know.
Burn in void.
Ow.
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna get on a soapbox for just a second.
Oh no.
I fucking hate it when the justification is, oh, it's just a fad. There are literal historical accounts.
Of people
En
living
masse.
their lives like that.
Yeah, of people living their lives like that. Look up Two Spirits, look up Baklas, I think is what it's called. Filipino. I can't remember the exact. Yeah, Bakla. And those are two great examples of just people in those communities who just don't fit the binary.
Hmm.
And guess what? Society, or those societies at the time, learned to fucking accept them for who they were and embrace the fact that they weren't a part of the binary.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it was fucking fine, and the world didn't burn.
That's the thing. I don't like people that are just like end of the world kind of thinking when it comes to
Yeah.
Yeah.
identity and stuff. It's like, are you them? Who fucking cares? Let let people live their
Yeah.
life how they want to. It's not going to hurt you in any way, you know.
And then people who are just like, oh, it's the bathrooms today and forced chemicals tomorrow, and it's like, look,
Yeah.
if we wanted to force chemicals on you, we would have done so already.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Yeah.
sorry, do you not understand how easy it is to put shit in the water?
I mean, lots of people shit in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Okay.
I love the joke, but I'm being serious. And
Yes, yes.
anyways, off my soapbox. Back to Skater, bro.
What?
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 I could be mistaken, but just in case, I think we should run out of here at full speed. Any objections?
Nope, I'm fairly in shape if I do say so myself.
Glad to hear it. Let's go. Starts Naruto running.
Screams. Ah!
Crouching down slightly, Red began to run at full speed, weaving between the passersby. Naturally, I followed suit. Once we rounded the corner, we finally came to a stop.
Gotta go fast.
I
Sonic
am out of
speed.
shape. I need more ring fit.
I noticed you're out of breath. I thought you said you were in shape.
I am. It's just weaving between
Damn, call
people
him out.
in the crowd.
I
Yeah,
am in
it's
shape.
harder than I thought it would be.
A sphere.
Damn it.
Is that so?
Spherical.
Yeah. Only a ninja that Naruto runs could pull that off.
You.
Do not control the speed at which lobsters die.
I'm not a ninja, and I
Training for
manage
Area
it.
51. They can't stop all of us.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. You must be some kind of special agent or something, huh? Anyway, don't worry about it. So, are we still being followed?
I apologize. It appears I was mistaken.
Oof.
I laughed humorlessly.
Wow. Just ends like that.
Like, let's just cause drama for the sake of drama. It's like, there's nothing.
Sounds like
Seriously?
a typical cop.
Oh, political.
Ooh. Soapbox,
That's
soapbox, soapbox. Do it.
This has turned into a
This has turned
soapbox
into
podcast.
our stance, the stream.
God.
Ta-da! Tonight's dinner is Salisbury steak.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. I watched you prepared it.
I sauntered gallantly into the dining room with our food on the platter, but Red didn't much appreciate my dynamic entrance. Right. With a deft hand, I set all the plates on
I'm
the
getting
table,
hungry.
then took a seat across from him.
Thank you for the meal.
Bon appetit! And so we tucked into our supper.
Tuck and roll!
How is it? Do you like it? Meanwhile, I used my knife and fork to cut my steak into bite-sized pieces.
Fork knife?
Mm,
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining she like pulls up a steak knife and he's just like, oh god!
oh God,
Everybody
he's
is
got a
getting
knife!
hungry.
Doo-doo. Sure. I like it fine.
Huh? Already this was a step above last night's "you need me to tell you it's delicious" comment. The power of meat is not to be underestimated, it seems. You mean it? I'm so glad. Oh yeah, and how did you like your lunch?
It was good.
Yay!
Hell
I
yeah.
jumped out of my seat and thrust a fist into the air victoriously. And that look just says, seriously?
Right. God, this brooding look this character gives. I don't know what it is, but goddamn.
Red shot me a weird look, so I cleared my throat and returned to my seat. Nothing's really happened since you got here, huh? I casually changed the subject.
Are you talking about the harassment?
Red promptly took the bait. What a nice guy, let me save face. Yeah, it's like the guy up and vanished.
Perhaps he's on guard now.
It's
That I'm
almost
here.
like he's closer, and so he doesn't have to do anything drastic.
Then it hit me. Wait, but that means
A brick.
the wolf knows a cop is here?
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I only told one person.
Who is named Wolf?
He, he took an item out of his gingham hat basket.
Can I just say, if they hadn't pointed to the person being called Wolf and spelled it out for us, maybe I wouldn't have suspected him as much. But they
Yeah.
totally spelled out his name, like, just so you know.
While we're
like-
on the subject, you recognize
Get
this?
some food.
What is it?
Ugh.
The object he set on the table was small and black. Me, it looked like a portable radio of some kind.
Panther, this is Wolfie. Get some fucking food in your stomach.
I found it in your living room. Pass it along to forensics just in case, but I imagine it's the type of listening device.
When did that get here? I swallowed.
It's possible the wolf waited until you left the house in order to install it. I went ahead and searched the house top to bottom just in case, but I failed to locate any others.
When did that happen?
All part of my investigation.
As he spoke, he didn't even bat a lash. No, seriously, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get a warrant before you go searching through the whole premises. Forget it. What do we do? Are we in trouble if the culprit finds
Yeah,
out
that's what
about
happens
you?
when you invite a cop in your house.
Yeah.
I looked at him with concern.
On the contrary, I'd say my presence is keeping them in check.
Hmm.
Yeah, cops don't totally escalate the situation.
Oh, I see. I guess it'll be harder to mess with me now that I've got a bodyguard.
Right. That said, at the rate we're progressing, I have difficulty even identifying the culprit, much less arresting them. My guess is that the forensics team won't find anything, but we'll see.
Should we bait him or something? I mean, if it is Wolf, we do know that he has those pomegranate, so that will hide any any fingerprints.
Yeah.
Please don't suggest that, not even as a joke. Remind me again why it is I'm here?
Should we bait him? You know, should we become masters at baiting?
Debating?
God damn it.
Jebaiting.
Jubaiting.
You
Jabasting.
got jebaited.
Debating
you
to
got
protect
debated.
me? He nodded.
Baited. Baited.
Jebaited. Jebaited.
Precisely. Which means I cannot expose you to danger for no good reason. Your safety takes priority over taking the culprit into custody.
But sometimes you have to take risks if you want to get anywhere.
We're making the mother of all omelets, Jack. You can't fret over every broken egg.
Trust me when I say that now is not one of those times.
He shot me down without hesitation.
Listen here, Miss Arisu. It's only been 2 days since I first arrived. Just because we haven't seen anything yet doesn't mean we never will.
So I should just relax and keep living my life?
Correct. The culprit plans to commit a crime in my presence. They will surely attempt to strike when our guards are down.
So maybe they're gathering intel on us for now.
Yes. At the very least, this is what I would do in their shoes.
Are you in their shoes? At this, I closed my eyes and sank deep into thought.
What is it?
What if the culprit never makes a move? I opened my eyes and looked up at him once more. I mean, you've considered the possibility that they won't take further action, right?
Yes, of course.
What would you do then? Surely you can't stay here forever and ever, right?
Ugh.
Well, guess we have to get married.
After a moment of thought, Red looked back at me.
1 week from now, should the culprit remain dormant, I will report that the blackmail letter was an isolated incident. Granted, should anything occur after that, I will of course come to your aid at once.
But you won't stay with me as my bodyguard like you're doing now.
Right.
I see, then that means we only have 5 more days together. Huh.
6, if you include today.
Ooh.
Feels like a long time, but I bet it'll fly by.
In a blink.
That's kind of depressing, isn't it?
In a blink. Oh, see ya.
It was the
Okay,
honest
okay,
truth of
bye.
how I
Phew.
feel. We had only just met. It struck me as such a shame for our friendship to come to an end so quickly. Oh, I know. I clapped my hands together. You know, just the thing to bring us closer together. Since you're here, how about I show you around the house?
Around the house?
Well, I didn't get the chance yesterday because I forgot, so let's fix that. Oh, kinda late for that, huh? Yeah, I get it. You've already investigated the place anyway. But just as I slumped my shoulders.
Please, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh! Okay then, we'll do it after dinner. My voice shot up an octave in my joy.
Great. Thank you in advance.
And so began the great Aldina Arisu house tour. So, first things first, I cleared my throat in an ostentatious display, then donned a serious expression. This is the living room.
I know. We spent the majority of our time here.
It's where I store my dead bodies.
Okay then, onwards we go. Where will you take him next? Does this matter?
Wow. To the basement. To the cellar.
There is not a basement option.
Yeah. I don't really think it matters, really, right? Like, oh, my room. Hello. But he's already seen that.
Should we
I don't
end
know.
with my room?
Yes.
So
Maybe
let's go to
the
the
entryway.
entryway.
Yee.
Oh my god, I just realized I've been muted for so
Oof.
long.
Oh no.
Check open chat, by the way, when you get a chance.
This
The wolf
is
happened.
the entryway.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
So it is.
The bedrooms and guest rooms are all on the second floor. Down here we've got the living room and the ballroom. Uh-oh, he doesn't look that impressed. He's probably thinking, no shit, Sherlock, right about now. Okay then, onwards we go. Ballroom. Isn't this that restaurant? Here we
Yeah,
go.
I'm like,
Restaurant.
Wow, everything's spot out. That's so strange.
This is the ballroom, my second favorite place to hang out.
Damn it.
your second favorite?
Yeah, I'll show you my favorite later.
Ooh.
I see.
What? That's it? I stared into his eyes, trying to gauge his reaction.
Looks like you could hold a dance here.
I know, right? I think we did at one point, but I can't remember. Have you ever gone dancing, Red?
No.
That's a shame. I bet you'd be a real gentleman. I can totally picture him wearing a fancy suit, and that's about it.
Very funny.
A
I admit-
birthday suit. All right.
Very
Ari suits.
A suit.
Very funny. I admit I'm not a fan of most formal events.
Oh, really?
You could say it suits him.
It
Or
doesn't
does it?
suit him.
It doesn't.
But before I could joke that he was too cool for parties.
I imagine a proper lady such as yourself would be quite good at dancing.
That was unexpected, to say the least. Oh no, to tell the truth, I can't dance a lick. I folded my hands behind my back and smiled at him flirtatiously. Say, if I threw a party here, would you ask me to dance? After all, there's no need to worry about embarrassing ourselves if neither of us are any good at it, right?
We both be better off learning from someone more experienced. Two negatives don't make a positive.
Sure they do. If you subtract a negative number from a negative number, you end up adding to it. Same with multiplication. For a moment, I forgot to flirt and ended up giving a serious response.
Just starts lecturing, gets out the fucking chalkboards.
Yes.
Okay. I hate
In math.
chalkboards.
What?
Same
I
goes for
hate
real life.
chalkboards.
Why?
Do they make you sneeze?
No. It's a sensory thing.
Makes
I
sense.
don't like the feeling of them.
Hey, wait, Pez. Makes sense. Sorry.
Makes sense, sorry.
God.
God damn it. Sorry.
Sorry.
Put it.
Sorry.
Putin.
Teen.
Yeah, no, it's just a sensory thing. I don't like the touch of chalkboards. I don't like the sound of chalk on a chalkboard. Nor nails on a chalkboard. That's the worst.
Oh yeah.
What about the whiteboards?
Whiteboards are fine.
The squeaky of markers on whiteboards is fine
Yeah,
too?
I'm fine with that. It's just like the texture and like
The
I don't
click
know,
clack.
it's weird.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tactile sense of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whereas a whiteboard
Tactile.
is just very smooth and clean.
It's squeaky though.
Yeah.
Don't think
Which
about it
adds
like
to
a
the
ruler
smoothness.
or a line on the graph. It's like a double negative in grammar. The outcome of our parting will change depending on the surrounding context.
Don't think of it as a ruler,
It's been a while since I haven't
because
had
it ain't
tea.
12 inches.
Oof.
Sky loves to say that. It's been a while since I haven't. It's like, but it's been a while since I haven't streamed. No, it's been a long. It's been a very short time since you haven't streamed. Since you have not streamed for a long time, so it hasn't been a while
Oh
since
my
you have not
goodness.
streamed. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I make fun of him for that.
No, I'm just trying to figure out the double negatives and the whole thing.
I guess it's not really a double negative. It's a misconception of what the words actually mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He adds a not when there should not be a not. Yes,
Naughty.
we're talking about you, Sky.
Furry artists be like. Anyways, sorry.
As you can see on the
Ugh.
screen, they're talking about double negatives, so I had to mention it. The outcome of our pairing will change depending on the surrounding context. For example, since neither of us can dance, we could always take lessons together in advance, hypothetically.
Thank you. Your feedback is duly noted.
You're welcome.
All right.
As you know, this is my room, as in this is where I sleep.
Yes, of course.
Bam, bam.
His curt response took the wind out of my sails.
What a luxurious room you have. I'm quite jealous that you get to live in this lovely mansion.
Lovely mansion.
Oh. He responded to a social cue for once. Yeah, me too.
You're jealous of your own house?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I got carried away. I giggled bashfully.
Shall we continue the tour?
Right. Now then, I'll take you to my favorite spot. Are you curious?
I think it's probably the...
Stop right there, buddy. You're going to spoil the surprise. I pouted my lips and Red gave a defeated sigh.
Very well then.
Now then, right this way. With that, I attempted to take him by the arm. I didn't have any ulterior motive for doing this, mind you. In my giddiness, my first instinct was to reach out for him. But my hand closed on empty air.
Gah,
Don't touch me, peasant.
Please. Please refrain from touching me.
He jumped away from me. Oh, sorry. Startled, I apologized immediately. In response, he awkwardly averted his gaze.
Forgive my rudeness.
No, it was my fault.
Cooties.
So many ellipses. I decided the best thing I could do to resolve this awkward moment would be to carry on as if it never happened. Well, anyway, just follow me.
Right.
Left.
And here we are. This is my favorite spot to hang out, the garden. I held my arms out wide as if to say, ta-da! Red silently stepped away from me and crouched down beside the flower bed. Behind him, I leaned over slightly. Do you like flowers?
Yes, I suppose so. I find them rather soothing. I take it you like them as well.
Pretty obvious, huh?
Indeed. It's clear this garden is well tended to.
Yeah, when do I get the time to do the garden? I definitely haven't done it in the last 2 days.
Or no.
He glanced around as he spoke.
In this season, you're limited to these cute little winter roses. But in spring, I imagine this place really comes to life with blooms of every color.
Do you like roses?
I do, it's just... Roses are so beautiful and elegant that I feel like I'm not quite worthy of them.
Oh, I see. So you're saying you prefer less pretentious flowers.
You could say that.
That. All right.
You're a bat boy.
Someone like me has no business liking flowers, I suppose.
He gave a self-deprecating laugh and pulled his hood low over his eyes.
Oh, he's a brooding boy.
That's not true. Why, you're as sweet as a flower yourself.
Me? Sweet?
Yeah.
I must disagree. I haven't done anything remotely sweet for you.
Sure you have. You're protecting me, aren't you?
Yes, but only because it's my duty, and...
Pursing his lips together, he fell silent and turned away.
I believe I've said too much.
With that, he straightened up and sped off toward the house.
Let us return inside before we catch a chill.
Hey, wait! I called after him.
What is it?
Will you come back and visit in the spring?
What?
He turned back and fixed me with a dubious look. Like you said, this place really comes alive in the springtime. Not just roses either, all kinds of flowers, lilies and stuff. So would you like to...
No. I think it's best I don't return.
Damn.
He cut me off, averting his gaze once more. Why's that?
Lest you forget, I'm only here to protect you from the wolf's evil design. My presence here is an abnormality, not a given.
Well, yeah, but...
I do appreciate the thought, but I am not meant to be a recurring part of your life.
Well, that's everything there is to show you. Now that I think about it, I really should have done this yesterday. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Thank you for the tour. This information will be helpful going forward.
Cool, good to know. In the end, my spontaneous suggestion proved useful. Nice.
For the record, you have a key to the front door, yes?
Yes, of course.
Does anyone else have one?
Each of my family members have one. Oh, and I keep the master key and any spare safety in the kitchen drawer so I won't lose them.
I see. In that case, let's head to the kitchen. I'd like to check, just to be safe.
Sure thing. Together, the two of us walked through the living room to the kitchen. There he pulled open the cabinet drawer where I kept the key ring. What? It's gone? I dug around in earnest, but my search yielded not a single key. They were gone.
You're quite sure you put them there?
Yeah.
When was the last time you checked?
It would have been 2 days ago. I was doing some cleaning and came in here to grab a key.
Did you put it back?
Of course. At this, his expression clouded over. You think somebody stole it?
Chances are high, yes.
It's all my fault, isn't it? I should have expected this. As soon as I got that blackmail letter, I should have predicted that someone would break into the house. I should have hidden the keys somewhere safe.
That just goes to show how strongly the harassment has affected your composure.
Ooh.
New choice.
Ooh. Are we calling it? Wait, do we
Yeah, I
want
was
to call
gonna
it?
say it's kind of getting there. Yeah.
So call it on the choice and start with the choice next
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
That sounds fine.
Oh, I'm not used to all this talking. Ew.
I was gonna say your voice sounds like it's kind of rejecting it.
I'm like, ew, why am I talking so much? Ew, I hate this.
I like your voice.
And it's just the two of us for the most part, too.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
There's a good change of pace. Yeah.
Yes. I miss my poutine boy.
Well,
Yeah.
don't worry. After this route, you'll get a route break where we'll have Steroid doing all the voicing.
Yes.
And then they'll be back to you. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Because
Sorry.
then you'll be Canadian boy.
Sorry. Finally, I'll earn my Canadian citizenship.
Perfect.
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, thanks, Tara.
Uh,
We got so much done today too.
Yeah.
Like quite a bit, I
Not even Toad could distract us.
would say.
I'll be back next time.
Oh God, please no.
Who's the wolf?
I think I'll give Makoto a
I'm
raise.
always watching.
Redbird Live, they're trying to get into affiliate.
Suspiria.
I'll probably be back again later tonight because there's D&D, which is hopefully continuing unless it gets canceled last minute.
Oof.
I mean, I might have end up having D&D on Sunday, but I don't stream, so I don't.
Yeah. Need some time off for yourself.
Well, not all my stream stuff needs to be stuff I stream.
Right.
A lot less pressure.